we go. There we go. Clap it into oblivion. There we go. And YouTube is now a black screen. I love it. Don't you love multi-streaming when everything doesn't come together? It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Alright, there we go. We're all set. Now I move the wire. Tilt the microphone up. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I like that audio levels. Mmm, yummy. Eat it with cheese. Eat it with cheese. Eat it with cheese. I didn't even start my intro today. We're just cracking right into it. I probably should have done 1440p, but I don't think I can do that right now. I'm a little sad about that. I think my 6800 XT graphics card is having a little bit of a weird situation, so I'm kind of just working on that right now. Advanced. High. Alright. Yeah, today is just going to be making sure everything's kind of running properly for when I want to do Marvel Rivals again later in the week. Control C. And for this, it's going to change to that. There we go. Title Eldenring. Yeah, these YouTube things make you change it like every time. They don't let you preload, which is kind of sad. This stream contains paid promotions. Bold of you to think people pay me. No, I'm broke. I'm very broke. Oh! Chat rate. Crazy. That's crazy. What is that? Welcome to live? Oh, that's nothing I really care about right now. Okay. Waiting for everything to load in. Cool. Alright, everything should be good. I feel like the mom that says, we're almost done. We're almost done, sweetie. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. There we go. We're just gonna do random expeditions. I'm still not a big Eldenring guy, right? Like, I'm not the guy that ever learned where everything was. I just wanted to have a fingerprint shield and do shield bash build the entire game. I'm that menace. I said, I'm Big Boy Blastoise. No one comes close. I do like the Hawk, too. I feel like he gets away with a lot of mobility, while also having the giant shield to start with is pretty great. That being said, what is this, two-handed or two hands when two-handling? Physical attack up is also pretty good. Stone Keen position expedition, I like that. We got this. I believe in us. I am the Big Boy Blastoise. I go thick boy so others don't have to. Honestly, the more I play this, the more I feel like him at lower levels is just not the best. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go there, who am I to stop? Ooh, dude, 2 tankies? All about it, buddy. What? There we go. I'm here for vengeance. I'm John Eldenring. My wife died of cancer, and now I'm bringing the pain for her dead dog. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Oh, in a little box with some tarnished enemies. That's where I found it. Picklefoot. We take those. We eat those. Someone's probably doing damage already somewhere. Oh. Is that an Evergall? I still can't level up. It's because I'm not doing what I need to, which is violence. Call me Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm reposting. Hello, Allison Parker. Bonsoir. Bon appetit. Oh, possible ban invader. Probably gonna try to sell me something. Never mind. That's not great. Whoa. All right. Don't do that. Don't swivel. I literally just want to commit violent acts, and you're getting in my way. Oh, dude, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get it. Oh, no. That's what I thought was gonna happen. We're just gonna run this way. We're gonna run this way. We're gonna do a little wall climb. I hope those dogs don't know how to jump. How terrible would that be? Oh, you're like actually in the middle of something. Let me just poison for you, bud. We don't like that. Demi-humans. Listen, dude, I'm, you know, impartial to all walks of life. But I mean, the word demi's in the name. What do you want me to call them? Oh god. What a terrible location for this giant to be right now. Just gonna swing you a few times, bud. We're gonna just take you out there. If anything, we're doing a murder mercy. Houndstep's pretty fire with a brick hammer. Gargoyle's lightning greatsword with lightning ram, improved blood loss resistance, improved sleep resistance. Neither of these are that great, I gotta be honest. I'm actually just better off using the weapon I came with. Miss briefly. Oh, is that a greatsword though? That's way better. That's fantastic. We're berserking, baby. All my homies berserk. Where's Griffith at, dude? I slay femboy. Dude, no, don't do that. Don't waste. Oh, dude, it's wasting all my stamina on random lockdowns that aren't even properly figured out. Don't do that. Thank you. Good lord. Yeah. John Eldenring, on his quest to fight for the vengeance of the last possible connection he had to his dead cancer wife, a dog. Starring John Eldenring as John Eldenring's son, Jimmy Eldenring. Can I can boost the greatsword. Honestly, that only goes up barely too. That's for poison. Dude, I don't know. It's faster though. It's a way better item. Dude, I hope Morgan doesn't randomly show up and he's like, I'm here to tarnish you. And I'm like, don't tarnish me, please. Ha ha ha, you're too cute. Ha ha ha. Please, ha ha ha, don't murder me. Oh, that's a lot of enemies just right here. You've been John Elden ringed. What's an item? Oh. I don't like that. That's why you're dead. Oh. Exalted Flesh. Dismounter, attack up while wielding. Yeah, that's actually pretty great. I like that. Oh, Crystallians? Yeah, this is fire then. I made a right decision. Can I? Yeah. Extra double will be great. I don't think you can poison Crystallians, so it might be better for the sword. We'll see. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo John Eldenring. You're El Dedo. Crystallis? That's crazy. You're Chris Deadis. Aha! Oh, it's coming after me. Oh, that's a nice stun. Dude, you just got ganged up, brother. This is the power of Tims that have steel toe boots. That's how you win in this game. Gravitas, improved dragon negation. I don't really care about damage. Oh, well. Improved guarding ability. Alright, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. That might be better. I wish I could tell people had an Everworld key. Dude, people walk by without even looking. They just don't care. Vacuum Slice actually is a pretty far move, but I'm a heavy boy. This is what you get when you have way too many calorie intakes. You're the big boy now. This isn't terrible for a first expedition, I won't lie. Can I do Gravitas already or no? Oh. Oh, dude, no, the fire's coming. No. Alright. Dude, I can't believe I had enough time for that. That's crazy. I'm a little shocked, I won't lie. Is the ice coming still diagonal? I'm not entirely sure. Hey, flowers. Also, who gave... they wish there was lore for why there's flowers that shoot, like, solar beams. I'd be a lot happier in my life if I knew that. Oh, that's an enemy? Interesting. You can do that. I think the fire's coming in a little too fast, but we'll see. Oh, never mind, it's coming. That was a bad decision on my part. No! That's more! I don't like that. I don't like that at all, I'll be honest. I can't level up either. Is it here? Oh my god. Oh no. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Poison, yeah. Oh. Shit. Dude, alright, that's not working. Let's see how lightning works. Good lord. I am trying so hard, brother. Bruh, that's so hot ass. And you're right next to it, too. That's terrible. Bro, someone stop this guy from shooting lasers every time I breathe air, please. There we go. Oh, dude, call me twitter.com where we're posting. Ah! Stay away from me. Is that a power bow? That's not. I feel like a power bow would go so hard. Here we go. Dude, the fact that I'm dodging like this is actually kind of crazy. Usually I'm terrible at this game. The hefty boy is not usually the power move. Alright. No, stay here. Ah! Call me John Eldenring. I'm Eldenringing. Title card shows up. What a wonderful day. Newly found sites of grace that raise attack power. It's pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Oh, that was an accident? Okay. Where is... Did I not go to the... I don't know. Where's everyone? go. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta ask you a question. Terrible. Oh, you got one? No, I got one. Oh, cool. I like that. Oh, I'm so glad that's a half health fucking godskin. What actual dog shit that would have been. Bro, you don't have to walk away every time I hit you. I'll be honest. You can not do that. Okay, Bob. Okay, you can also not walk past. Yeah! John Eldenring was your average man before the Godskin Butchers came and took his dog. Call us twitter.com. We're not reposting today. That's dog shit. That is such a long anime. Oh, Bro, no! I fucking hate it here, man. That's such a fucking tragedy. I don't think he's... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make it. That's so dog shit. Oh. Did he just hit me with something? Bro, he hit me with a death blight, too. That's fucking crazy, dog. Can I actually save him in time? I can't. Oh, he's done so, bro. Dude, that's that guy's Joker origin right now. He's just like, are you fucking kidding me? We're like, sorry, bud. It was you or me. Yeah, okay. You're dead. Okay, don't 360 like that, man. I gotta be able to kill you once in a while. Oh. Here we go. So now our job is to move forward and get on to the next fight. You know, I gotta say, we did not pick up many weapons, like, at all. Nope. Whoa. Nice. Facebook.com. We're reposting. Oh, that didn't even kill him. What is he? Oh, he's a Lindell Knight. That's probably why. It's not like he's Godfrey. He's a grown man. Okay. We're clearly not doing the damage we want to. We're gonna... Yeah! I love how they chase it. This works out. Oh, you got the anchor, dude? That's crazy. We didn't even kill that many bosses. I'm surprised we're at the level we are for a first playthrough. All about it, buddy boy. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Some would say I'm not a big fan of all that. Okay, bud, I can't poison you if you walk away, alright? Oh, are we reposting? No. Oh. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to hit you, bud. Yeah, I was gonna get hit by that. I will say I do like the stamina I have going on now. Oh, that's disgusting. You don't have to do that. Oh, what? That's AIDS. Poison! Jesus. So much area of effect. Oh, No, we're good. You don't have to. Ooh, you ate all my stamina doing that because I can only have enough for like one swing at low levels. Dude, that might be it. I might just have to add like extra endurance or something because this is like a nightmare. It's like half the problem. Yeah. Oh, I'm at a FP too. It's okay. Oh. Okay. That's, oh my god. Oh, are we reposting? Tell us facebook.com. We're reposting. Hey, new viewer, hello. How are you doing today? Bonsoir. Bon appetit. Welcome. Feel free to text in the chat and enjoy yourself. As you can see, we are fighting a gargoyle, and it's not very fun because they keep moving, and I'm a thick boy. Okay. See, it really becomes a war of attrition. I just gotta wait like 10 whole minutes before I can hit him. Because I run out of stamina. Because I'm... Oh! God. Good Lord in heaven. Roll. John Eldenring was your regular thick boy that killed dragons and made Monster Hunter costumes out of them. And then unfortunately his wife died of cancer, and the gargoyles of Lindell took his dog. Now he's out for vengeance as John Eldenring. Oh god, gee, when did we add ground slams? That's terrible. I hate you, gargoyle. For my dog. Nice. Dude, call him twitter.com. We're reposting. Every time. Hey! Woo! We're Elden ringing. So good. Critical hits increase damage inflicted upon enemies. I kind of like that, especially for riposte or critical hits restore FP. Longer invincibility when doing massive new... I'm kind of rolling pretty well. I kind of feel like restoring FP is the move. To just be able to have fun with my character more. Because my FP is like the lowest thing I get. Oh, here comes the mist. Dude, I wonder if we could fight that, so we had a Godskin Apostle that we were trying to fight. It was down to, like, 10 health, 10% health. And then the storm came in. I'm wondering if that thing stays out in the Evergold jail. I would love to take that out if possible. I don't think so. Honestly, I hate reading maps. I just follow whoever knows the direction the best. But one good thing was because we killed Morgit that invaded, we now every time find a new one of these, it boosts our damage, so that makes me very happy. I'm a bigger boy for it. And we're gonna get a new flask. Huh? John Eldenring does not stand by the quotations of "stay in your lane." I don't like any of these things. I wish I could do some damage, but I also need to find an item. There's got to be like a cave opening. There we go. Oh. None of these are good. Horaloo Earthshaker's pretty cool. But I think my sword has lightning, so that's way better already. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm just finding like, oh look, big sword. I'm like, no, I get that. I think big swords are cool. Don't get me wrong. I think that's fantastic. I'm the Mario. I don't think we're doing like any real damage to this. Oh, never mind. It's almost dead. There you go. Mercy kill. We love you. What items can I... Ooh. What do we pick up from there? Starfist! Finally, art. Let me see. Can I dual wield? There we go. I can't do anything with gravitas right now, so it doesn't matter. There we go. I'm Mike Tyson. We throw those punches at him. I got a pet pin. Alright, I'm done. We're done making fun of the goat. The LeBron of boxing. That was also terrible. Maximum HP. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of blood loss. There we go. Well, we don't do magic here. We do physical violence because we're adults. Dude, I don't like that. You can't be hitting my homies like that. I'm now going to have to hit you. Ah, dude, now you're gonna see. Now I see why they call it the stars, dude. We see stars, buddy boy. They're all great weapons. Finally, day 2. Ooh, longbow. Improved holy water. No, but I will take longbow. Nope, it's not a power bow. I need a power bow. I'm a big boy. I'm the big boy of the Blastoise. Oh, I'm sorry, Rot Dog. You're in my way as I cause violence and indiscriminate war. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Oh, he's swinging. Oh, God, he's tracking. Yeah, we're good. We're thick boy now. Good, sir. Why did you roll at that specific time, brother? Oh, God. He is aggro on me, bro. He hates me. He's like, dude, you do Starfist? I don't like, yeah. Dude, that was about to be a Facebook.com repost right there. We don't like that. But we do like Starfist. Rune 10,000, maximum FP raise. I think just 10,000. Because, I mean, maximum FP gets raised either way. If I level up. Again, a reminder as always, if you're in the chat and you feel free like talking, please do. No harm, no foul. Oh, you're just shooting arrows at him. We'll just do this. There we go. Oh, yo, I tried to roll that. The camera wigged out. I feel like the camera doesn't get as wonky as it did in original Eldenring, which is good. Oh, thick boy damage. This is why you're gonna see some stars. Oh, he turned around last minute, dude. Oh, God. What damage? FB restoration upon attacks is actually not bad. Boost physical damage negation? Absolutely. I'm the big boy. I'm the tank now. I'm sorry, Mr. Krabs. I'm coming after your kid. You stole my 401k. And now I'm out for vengeance. John Eldenring in The Last Sponge of the Bob. Alright, let's see what we get here. Any power bows? Dude, I'm really like I'm thirsty. I'm mad dehydrated because I'm just so thirsty for some power bows, dude. It's, yeah, I'm good. Fire pot, yeah, we'll take one of those. Oh, the fire's coming in too. That's unfortunate. We gotta get out of here. I don't have time to actually go in there. That'd be stupid. That literally might get me killed. No, the fire seems to have slowed down. Yeah, we can go. I think maybe. This might be the worst decision of my life, I won't lie. Okay. There we go. That's what we thought might happen. There we go. I literally cannot. Oh, or is it Facebook.com? Because we're reposting. Reposting! Yeah! There you go. I like that. Oh, he's coming down with the sword, right? Yeah, that's what I thought was happening. He's jumping? No, 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 no. Dude, that stopped right there. That's the hypest shit. Yes, dude, that is so hype. Yeah, right there. That was all dog shit. Dude, I'm so glad this stopped literally right here. What an actual nightmare scenario this would have been if I had to keep running through all this so fast. Okay. The fact that we made it this far is great. Are we going the wrong way? Yeah, we went the wrong way. That's awful. Oh my god. I really don't want to lose level up. We'll have to see. Oh. Eat a flask. Run away. Dude, that was scary. I fucking not gonna lie. Would have been horrific. Dude, am I not seeing my chat? Give me a sec, guys. I'm sorry. No, I am. Never mind. What a waste of all that time, I won't lie. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Let's get somewhere nice. Some nice scenery. Dude, I love the wall jump because it just kind of feels like when I used to do Mega Man X0, where it's like I just mash the jump button over and over. There's something like therapeutic about it. Big fan. Big fan of mashing jump and just being able to wall jump. Oh, is this gonna be the location? It might be. Okay, bud. Oh, they're gonna roll? Yeah. Yeah, I can't roll into that properly. Eh. Someone coming this way? No, maybe. That's terrible. That's dog water. We don't take those. Eh. And we're just gonna keep letting you see the stars here, bud. Ah, there we go. Oh, nope. Alright. I do like that. I think the fire stops here. I'm not entirely sure. But, ooh, I do know it's twitter.com, so we're posting. Instagram threads, we're posting. Oh, I don't like that. Stun, baby. Dude, I really don't know what makes the difference between just the headbutt and the stun if it's just like your second time doing it. Just so you can't just mash a stun combo. I'm not entirely sure. We are going to get out of here while this happens. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, dude, what? Dude, no. That was horrific. And I think the salesman trader was here too, so I'm just not going to be able to go see him. Which is also just dog water. Yeah, look at that. I can't even stop to like pick up items. I gotta just skedaddle. Bro, it's really bad. How can you tell I'm biracial? I say words like skedaddle. You guys know my secret now, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to hear it from me. Level 10 before a fight, it should be okay. I forgot, I think I was supposed to go poison for this game mode. I think we'll be okay. I kind of would be down to fight the death thing, but I feel like the encroaching fire is going to stop us from that. So we're just going to hop up this building over here, move on along. What was the item? Ah, you picked it up. It's whatever. We're the same class. Can't really hate on a fellow thick boy. It just doesn't make sense. It's prejudice. Dude, if someone finds me a halberd with a spinning slash where they do the overhead spin, love that weapon. I literally wouldn't care about anything if I had that move. Oh, is that a grace? Dude, I'm always like just a second too late for that. Look at that, as I thought. Yeah, woo. I thought it was gonna be a second too late. Dude, it didn't work. It worked out this time. I'm all about it. It said, you know what? You get this one. Oh, it's a hippo. That'd be fun. Where are we finding? Oh, demi-humans? Yuck. Okay, please stop being out of range so I can kill you. I don't mean it like I want to kill you. It's just, you know, I'm the Tarnished. I'm the Tarnished one. I'm John Eldenring. I'm on Vengeance Path. I would hate for anyone to think that I do this with glee. I don't. I do this for my dead cancer wife's dog. John Eldenring. Bringing the Elden to the ring. Oh, you're Crucible Knight? That's unfortunate. That's also very unfortunate that you're just going to walk past me. I don't think that even did anything. I hate it here. Where are you, bud? Dude, that was sick. That's unfortunate. That shield is blocking it. Alright. I'm trying to make you see stars on me. Oh, that's not good. Ah, I rolled into it. And the hippo should have! Dude, I'll fight the hippo. It's okay. And the hippo walk. They both targeted at the same time. Let me see if I can set them. There we go. No. I literally can't keep track of both of you. Oh my god. Is this what AIDS feels like? This is what AIDS is feeling like right now. There we go. I can't do that, huh? Yeah. It's crazy. That missing at... Oh my god. Eldenring, you fool. Oh god. I literally can't punish if you're just gonna do that afterwards. Please don't. Oh god. Hey man. I'm trying to make you see stars and you're like making it difficult for me. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Bro, I'll just counter. I do not care. It's a crazy response you got there. Good lord. Everyone went for the hippo. I should have gone for the hippo. Big boy blast is just not working out. There we go. There we go. That's also true. I should probably... Here we go. I did my part. The fact that I still have Flask after all this time is ridiculous. I'm all about it, baby. We're here for it, baby. We also like when people get poisoned, baby. There we go. Oh. I get it. I get they have to be this aggro, but good lord, bro. I really just want to hit someone. Look at that. Oh. Oh, what? Dude, I hate it here. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough. Crazy. I really wish I had warming stones at this point. There we go. There we go. Maximum stamina, maybe? Resistance to all elements. I don't really care for that right now when I'm getting all those things. I also found out, I don't know if other people do this, but Flintstones feels like a fire move. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I found out that when you pick up like the resistance thing for like poison stuff, actually the cool part about that is that that permanently stacks. So if you were to pick up like Death Blight bubbles or whatever those things are, like the fruits to slow down like your ability to get poisoned or Death Blight or something like that, it actually does help if stack. It permanently not only gives you added resistance, but it stacks. So if you were to pick up like 30 different anti-poison stuff, like it stacks. You should do that. Honestly, I'm thinking if I don't have to deal with what I dealt with before, status ailment, attack, golden vow, proof chain, attack finishers. HP restoration seems like the fire move, but attack up. I think HP, honestly. Yeah, Blood Blast also seems kind of fire. There we go. Yeah, because I don't think fully damage does anything that I care about. I might actually just drop that right now. Yeah, everything else makes sense, but I just don't have space for it. Like, chain combos don't really matter. Yeah, I can just discard that. Everyone else will be doing fire, I'll do blood loss. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like frost resistance has definitely been tweaked, so it's not the crazy thing it was with like Death Bright Broker or something. This cutscene's just what you need. We're aura farming, baby. No, I don't like that. Oh, it's supposed to be poison. Yeah, we're good. I feel like I was in that homie's belly. Pause. You don't like that. Please stop. Don't try to grab me. You don't want to do that. Alright. Hopefully we don't get the lightning attack randomly out of nowhere. Oh, okay. Okay, bud. Okay. Oh. Dude, I love that this has just become like Monster Hunter in the way it plays. That's not good. Nope. We're just gonna do a little castle here. Just to come in, do a little bit more poison. I think this is for health. I don't think I really need that right now. Yeah, I think we're good with just boosting damage. Oh, is it fate? No, it's not. I thought we were post at this point. I'm a little surprised. Oh, that's not good. I literally can't run away. Ah! Good lord. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh my god. What? Homie. Jesus. I literally wouldn't be able to respond to it. Probably could. I'm probably just bad at this game. But I can get better and all-powerful. Yeah. Call me John Eldenring. Yeah. There we go. Eat some poison, bud. Oh, that's... No. I think that's where you run away, right? No, I was wrong. I was horrified. I was like, dude, oh, I forgot to pick up the warming stone. I'm an idiot. Ah, no! Oh, he got command grab, buddy. That's so much stamina. I can't use heavy attacks. Oh. Never mind. I was gonna die anyway. I walked... Oh, God. That's so bad. That's such a bad day. Oh, we got both of us? Jesus. No, 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 no. Oh, I panicked. I should have just healed through that. Oh. I like that a lot. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No, bro. That's like... Oh. Oh, bro. That was like your whole health, bro. Oh, my God. That is so bad. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm not even mad. That was horrific. Yeah, just starting with my axe like that just does not seem like the power move. I like it, it's just it takes so long to swing with. Improves attack power with heavy thrusting sword explained, +3. But it's a 3+. Endurance Faith, HP restoration upon thrusting sword attacks, partial HP restoration upon post damage attacks. I kind of like that more. I think I'd rather survive longer than not. Oh, I don't have green. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm thinking we just buy more of these and see how it works out. Physical attack +2 marked up on map. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Improved Godslayer incantations, holy water pots, and possessions. Start changes compatible armor to flaming strike. I kind of don't hate that, but that's not great either. Taking attacks improves power. Change compatible armor skill to quick step. Magic, I feel like it's just not for me. Fire attack, maybe. Dude, I wish someone could just come in my chat and just respond with, dude, this is like how you win the game, and this is what you need. But I never think it's that easy. If only it could be that easy. Honestly, this is going fine. I'm not here to complain too much with stuff like that. That being said... Oh, the dragon's weak against fire? Honestly, I feel like I had a better time with this. Yeah, you know me, I go thick, boy. Mr. Blackzois, we need your help for the Lands Between. Been out of the game long enough. I still wonder if the bird guy feels uncomfortable about riding a bird. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I don't know if he's comfortable with that. Or is it like his cousin? Or like, do they have, are they like directly? Or do they think because they're demi-human in nature that like, doesn't matter? I'm not entirely sure. I can see that getting a little awkward. It's okay, dude. I'll just wipe you out. Don't worry about it. Ooh, hook claws? Oh. Ah, bub, I'm the X-Men now. John Eldenring was your regular man till his wife died of cancer. And then he became part of the Weapon X project and got Wolverine claws. Rated PG-13, John Eldenring. Project X. Oh, dude, that just look. I should have seen that coming. I'm dumb. Everyone's like, dude, I can't believe you lost to a staff guy with fire. You're an idiot. And I'm like, I know. Should have gone with the homies. I got stuck trying to discover. Oh, dude, they're fighting the Mausoleum boss too, I'm pretty sure. See, for me, this is like, haha, I'm adventuring, and then I feel like other people play this game and are watching me play, and will go like, bro, what? Like, that's your decision? That's how you wanted to play the game? Like, yeah, dude, have a little bit of fun, you know? These are all terrible, but I picked them up anyway. Where's my, Oh, I got it back. Never mind. Base. Oh! A lot of spears. Yeah. Oh, I can bleed with these? Alright, I love this now. It's my new favorite weapon. Dude, they should put laser eyes in here just so I can literally say I'm Cyclops next. I'm Fat Wolverine. I'm Fat Wolverining, baby. I feel like everyone was in the castle before. I gotta check it out. There's a flask here, so that's a good start. Ooh, yeah. That's what I think. I think we'd find the Mausoleum boss. There we go. Ooh, I mean boiled crab. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's a tree sentinel. Oh my god. Tree sentinel, please. Leave my booty alone. Please don't hurt me. Alright. Anything here I should need? I mean, shield would be nice. Reduce spell FP cost? I kind of like that. There we go. Oh, I can boost Wolverine claws with that too, yeah. That's okay with me. We're just gonna go through this secret area. Yeah, they're all fighting the Crystallians. Yeah, they wiped out everyone. This is good. I'm here for the homies. Don't you worry, bud. Thick boy Blastoise came to the rescue with a steel chair out of nowhere! Very based. Gravitas? Gravideez, homie. Improved guarding ability? I kind of like that. Improved jump attacks, improved holy water, attack up when wielding 2 ornaments. Let's do that. Oh, I like that they're both kind of like sick like that. Let's do that. It's okay, bud. You're just dead. Oh, dude, I'm still not level 4 after that. Kind of offended, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, you blocked all that? Well, call me facebook.com. I'm reposting. Wahoo. Anything here? Flail, improve fire attacks. Literally does not make sense to even have either one of those. That's okay. Where is everyone? Going that way. We're going to an Evergoal? Oh, that's a Black Knight, too. They probably saw it, so I'm not gonna try to push that. Dude, but seeing a tree sentinel was like AIDS. I was like, that's terrible. I don't want any part of it. We're good. Hola, Base Kasai. I'm glad that you're a big fan. I'm a big fan of your presence. Very funny. I appreciate it. You want to tell us the origin of why you went by the name Base Kasai? Because now I'm curious. Yeah, you're good. Don't worry. We'll make this fast. Oh, no. Big boy Blastoise. Oh, I hate that. Oh, don't do... Oh, I forgot this is the one character that does that. Yeah. That's crazy. That was insane. Oh, God. That's okay. Oh, that's insane. Alright. Well, it's hammer time. Oh. No! Oh, that's crazy. Whatever. Based fire. I'm okay with that too. I think that's a very nice name. I don't like that though. Dude, come on. Where's my team? Oh. That's so rough. I see we got 2 new viewers in the chat. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Sorry, wrong language. Bonsoir. Also kidding. Tecanias. Kala. Hello to the 2 new viewers. Enjoy yourself. Talk in the chat if you need to. Say whatever you need to. Any feedback is more than welcomed. I am not great at these games. Do they revive you? They can. So what happens is increased number of runes obtained. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 10% buff. That probably is not a good investment. This is probably a terrible investment. So what happens is when you die, you see how you have like 3 little bars for that. The situation is basically when you die, you have 3 chances to die until like your final boss, where it's like you stay there no matter what. Where they hit you and then they slowly bring down that bar so you can get revived. So that's how it goes. If you die the first time, you'll have only 1 bar for them to do like a combo and try to revive you from. Now, if you were to die twice in your run, they now have 2 bars to do that, and then there's a 3rd one, right? That's how it goes. And so during the exploration phase, that's what happens. But once you get to the final boss phase for each night or final, you just stay there on the floor till they do it. Like, there's no timer anymore. I didn't know that either. I was just curious about that. Is this... Yes, so basically, ironically, Eldenring, which I guess makes sense. I don't think anyone has a problem with this becoming a roguelike, because it just, I guess, can make sense for an asset flip version of the game, is basically, there was a mod that came out for the multiplayer seamless co-op for regular. They basically, what I'm hearing, worked alongside those people to make this game, because they're like, we don't know how to do multiplayer. No offense, but if you look the way that the game works sometimes, there is like a part of your brain that goes, it feels like the way they code is like kind of like shoestring and bubblegum. I think that, like, I think the coders way they handled it, to me, feels kind of similar to the way they handled Borderlands 3. Oh, God. Yeah, let me get out of there. Where Borderlands 3 also felt that way, where it's like clearly someone added stuff in way later on, and it just became a nightmare to optimize. That's how I think Eldenring kind of handled itself, and that's what I think is going on here. So yeah, the situation is basically, oh god, if I don't die. Ah! Why did the kick stop? Dude, they got their Timbs out, their steel-toed boots! No! Oh god, that's awful. So, what I think happened is... they did that, so they make a roguelike, and the roguelike also has that Battle Royale Storm section. So basically what happens is you have a certain amount of time to just explore to level up your character, and like I said, die about 3 times, and you only get like to do the run successfully once, right? So like if you lose the game, you don't get to have a save point, and that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes, but I'd like to get more into them. Like Hades, I know, like I have a few friends that are really into Hades, right? Aesthetically, I love it. I'm just, how do I put this? I feel like I'm kind of like a hoarder when it comes to like my game files. So like the fact that there might be a chance that I can't like go back exactly where I saved feels kind of frustrating. I think that's where I'm at with it. Where like sometimes just having that notion that I can't go back and fix something like that annoys me. And I know that's not like the healthiest way to handle it, because it's like I can't do anything about that. That just is what it is. But like I'm a little bit of a bitch boy with that stuff. Ooh, damage negation. Yeah. I've never, you know what? I played Hades 1. I liked it. I tried it a few times, and I think that's the cool part about rogues, like, right, is you just level up enough to get to where you need to, just like a regular RPG or stuff. So you're never really like stuck where you are, right? Like you will always get back to it. Let's do this. I should probably get my teammates. Did that miss? Oh, dude. Okay, never mind. Oh, God. No! I took too long. Gravity took too long. Keep an eye out for weekly uploads on your YouTube channel. What? What YouTube channel? That's crazy. Is that like a thing? What is going on here? I don't know who's doing that, because I don't remember ever promoting it. You can leave after clearing the room in Hades, so it's not too bad. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Is I kind of like that there's at least a little bit more regulation. In this game, though, it is like once you die, you're just done. So you can be on the final boss of an expedition. It's like, honestly, Monster Hunter. Like, Monster Hunter's same way, where it's like you get a certain kind of amount of deaths and then the game just ends. That's kind of like this, and then it has like a Fortnite storm. I hate to say it like that, but it's just like most of it. You know what's the one Battle Royale I wanted to play, never did, and now I actually regret, like, entirely not playing? It's, what's it called? Brawl? Something? Battle Brawl or something? It was basically a fighting game, like an action, brawler game, where basically you looked like ugly people, but you can do, like, command grabs and throws, and basically had, like, FGC mechanics. It's pretty sick. Okay, we don't need to bleed like that. Twirl Blur, gaining up repose. None of those. Let's take poise. No, not Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is its own thing. I'm talking about... I'm thinking here. Smash something. So basically, if you look up Battle Royales, but it's a fighting game Battle Royale, it looked like the fat kid from Barnyard, like Back to the Barnyard, the cow show from Nickelodeon. Like, everyone did look kind of just gross to look at. Okay. I forgot. Oh, God. He already took off so much of my health. Please stop. I'm a Catholic. You don't have to do this. Oh, whoa. Okay. I can't get away. Oh. No. I should have just ran. I was like, no, this roll's not why I got hit, because I'm not in the zone for sure. Oh, well, he's hitting someone else now. I'll get back to you. Once I finish this fight, I can literally just Google it. It's fine. I don't really care. It might have been Brawl Stars. I know if you ever watch FGC, there's a guy named Sajam who literally played it like all the time before it shut down after a year. Oh, I'm just not getting hits in either. That's so sad. We're just gonna do this, bud. There we go. I watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. No, Sajam is a YouTuber that does fighting game stuff. If I can find it. I think it is Brawl Stars. I think Brawl Stars is literally it. Obi-Wan Kenobi show. What did you think about that? I will be honest, I'm not a big Star Wars guy with all the stuff of newer age. Between you and me, I think all the new Star Wars stuff is visually appealing. I like that Clone Wars got to finish its like seasons out because it feels like a better product for it. Oh, okay, so we're both on the same plate. Yeah, dude, like, not only does Kenobi use the power of friendship to win over Leia, but basically he essentially abandons Luke Skywalker and starts to only think about child Princess Leia. And I was like, you're supposed to equally, like, keep an eye on both. This is kind of crazy. I didn't really get that part. Like, I was like, dude, you were supposed to take care of them equally. Why is he kind of just abandoned Luke? Went on to only think about Leia. And not only that, he doesn't think about both Luke and Leia. He only thinks about Leia in his, like, power up from the power of friendship. I was like, this is dumb. Not only that, like, the Vader part was kind of dumb. Yes. I think that... Do you know what's the sad part about the new trilogy? They actually, like, if you're not a real, like, big, like, old Star Wars fan, like, you got it just because of the sequels... Even, like, most people still didn't love them for certain aspects, because just the writing was so insanely off the wall, or the concepts of how they wanted to move characters was poorly done. So some people already just didn't like it even coming into it for the first time. But there's also the concept of, like, even as new people, like, I asked people that. I said, dude, like, if we had to take away the, like, oh, this is really good visuals, because, like, let's be honest, right? Like, how sick... was that fight scene with Darth Vader's mask where it's Kylo Ren and you know, Daisy Ridley's character, I can't remember off the top of my head, I don't know why, where they're fighting by it. You're like, visually this is gorgeous. And I remember that too, the Return of Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker, where like those starship fights were beautiful. And then you finish it and you're like, this is soulless. Like, you did everything on paper that makes sense on a cinematography level for the Rise of Skywalker, being like, this like is really well thought out, and then by the end of it you're like, this, I feel nothing. That's weird. That's a weird feeling to have when something has on paper and conceptually done everything right to be good. At low HP, create holy ground, slowly restore HP. I kind of like that more than Flask. Hello, new viewer, how are you doing? The Ganyas, Scala. That's Greek for how are you doing? Proof lightning power, we'll pick that up. That's worthless. That's what I feel about the new trilogy, is that it's really weird because I don't blame actors, I don't blame staff, I don't blame the CGI, because CGI in that was gorgeous. I don't blame the cameramen because they did their job. I don't blame that at all. I just blame the concept of how it was all executed, and finding out from behind the scenes, you found out that they basically would change up everything they had planned. Not only that, this all starts with, and the fight between Vader and Kenobi was cool, but I like the idea of Vader and Kenobi hadn't met since Mustafar. Yeah, no, I feel bad for the girl that played Rose. She got way too much hate. And people will say it's because, like, no, like, it's weird, man. Because it's kind of like the Stellar Blade argument of, like, yes, the fact that people want to shut down your company just because you're making attractive women is bad, but then, like, the other gross people come out of the woodwork and are like, yeah, like, Gooner. And you're like, dude, oh, in Minecraft, as a joke, Booner Buffoonery, right? Gooner Buffoonery. Awful. I hate it, right? Because they take a decent argument and they ruin it. Because they make it this gross concept that it really shouldn't have been. That's really it. And that's the same thing with Rose. Rose, it's not her fault. Her character did what she was supposed to. On paper, But then all the little things like how she responded, dude, she let people get murdered just to kiss Finn on the mouth. Like that's bad. that's just not good. The original trilogy has been liked a lot more just because of the situation that's been going on with the current trilogy. I'm not a big fan of hating Rose. That's what I want to say. Rose is not her fault. She just got put in a bad situation. Her character on her own would have been fine. It was just they had her do really bad things, and again, like essentially she gets more people murdered instead of finding like a better way to handle saving Finn, just for a kiss scene. And you're like, this is wildly out of place because people are getting murdered. That's not her fault. Again, it's writing and directing. And again, that's the same thing that happened to Finn, where he's like, they keep hinting that Finn would have a way better position in the writing and never got it. If Rey turned evil and Kylo gets a redemption arc, honestly, between you and me, I don't think you even have to go that far to try to salvage it. What should have just happened plain see should have been, we just should have done the Luke Skywalker story of where he just makes a Jedi Council. Just have like one big bad come back while he's building the temple up, talking about how everyone's having a new generation of trying to be a better person. I think that would have been fine, right? And the whole story would have been like how like there were some things that didn't work with the old Republic, and things that the Sith made seem like an evil thing, but like you're allowed to feel your feelings, even if it's anger, but it's just how you use it, right? And if you're not using it to hurt people, but you're just accepting that you're a person with feelings. Like, I remember that too. Like, he got rid of the fact that you couldn't marry inside, because he's like, dude, if you love someone, like, why would we deny that, right? And I thought, like, little things like that were, like, they're not the biggest things in the world, but, like, conceptually, it's like, yeah, dude, it's little works towards, hey, the reason everything fell apart before was because, you know, we might have been a little too extreme in the way we handled everything. That's what I think the old Star Wars, like, kind of system failed. Like narratively, right? Like why it was supposed to intentionally fail, but it's because everyone was trying to be too perfect in the way they handled their perspective of how things should be done. Sorry, I don't even know. Oh, dude, I got LeBron. That's disgusting. And they played The Last Jedi's idea that Kylo is getting pulled into light with Rey gets pulled to the dark side. I'm actually okay with that. So I do want to get back to what you're saying too, because you have a pretty interesting concept here, which is I do think, you know, I'd been okay with Rey going evil. I feel like if you already knew after 2 movies that you kind of made Rey a little too like perfect, because she literally got away with a lot of stuff of just being like randomly, oh, I'm just really good at this. You could turn that entitlement into an actual unhealthy relationship with her ego. And you could have had Kylo Ren maybe earlier on than just the 3rd movie or the 2nd movie, just because he, you know, a little thirsty, right? They should have turned it around to be like, Kylo Ren actually feels bad from the start that he wiped out, and they shouldn't have killed the whole Jedi Temple. I don't know. That's my feelings, is that they could have just had him regret the fact that he wiped out the Jedi Temple that Luke Skywalker was working on, right? We could have just had that where instead of this feeling of out of nowhere, he's like, well, I like a girl, now I want to turn and stop being a bad guy, is he could have just regretted doing what he did from the beginning. Hello, new viewer. How are you doing today? Please feel free to talk in the chat if you need to. And please give me any shout-outs. Overpowered villains are always way more acceptable than broken as hell main characters. That's true. I do think that, right? I think the biggest issues you have is your character is supposed to strive and constantly work towards something, right? That's the whole narrative excitement. Like, even when you make a character overpowered, there's only so many people that can do that, right? Like, One Punch Man, as a Japanese medium, right, to bring up, the physical strength is there, but it's the fact that the whole story's about him striving for finding someone that is of his challenge, right? While also sharing the narrative with all these other top tier powerful characters that they can give us excitement about these little journeys. While Saitama would come in and just finish the fight, we still wanted to see them strive to become more stronger and work on themselves, right? These other side B plots like Genos and the karate guy. And I think that's why, like, when Daisy Ridley's character starts off as being like, I'm just really good at everything, like that hurts her character, and I feel bad for her because she didn't do anything wrong. You know, she was a good actor. Everyone was a good actor. It's the same thing for like Finn. Finn didn't even start off. Finn felt like a more proper character in terms of like he struggled, right? And then they do things like cut the scene with him talking to Phantasm or whatever her name was, where it's like he literally makes the other stormtroopers question their allegiance because he's like, oh, we are just expendable, right? We're not here actually helping. When he's like, dude, she just throws her people aside. That she goes and shoots them because she preemptively knows they were going to turn on her. And they took that out. And then every other concept you have of Finn, like being a better character, was basically taken out. He's interesting because he's constantly depressed, so it's less about him struggling to find an opponent, but finding worthy through other means. They made P.O. such a cockhead. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Poe either. I feel like everyone kind of got screwed over in that movie. That's the sad part, is like, you know, you and me are kind of just talking right now, but I always felt bad because like you just had a crew of people that clearly had talent that got screwed over because Disney execs kept jumping in. I mean, that's why, like, honestly, if I could side tangent this to another thing too, is like, this happened with, sorry, I'm just gonna find something else to get rid of. Yeah, there we go. This happened with Marvel, right? Like, dude, up until like Captain America Winter Soldier and Iron Man, yeah, dude, Finn got screwed. Finn got overtly screwed, and I'm actually super sad. Dude, even in the third movie, they're still hinting at like, Rey, I have something to tell you. Dude, he's the best. He's literally the most competently like put together character. Right? Like on paper and execution, Finn is the most entertaining and most like, I want to see where his story goes. Bro, and then in the last movie, again, a concept of where they should have started with more fun B-plot narratives. He meets other stormtroopers like, yeah, I just felt like I was doing the wrong thing. Ah, Jinx, buy me a Coke, to the other like stormtrooper that left. Like, that should have been the first movie, dude. That whole like narrative should have been in the first movie. And the same thing with him being like, I'm force sensitive. We should have talked about that in the second movie. And we probably shouldn't have had Luke Skywalker, you know, eating alien milk. You know? God, dude. The more we talk about this, the more I'm like a little saddened by how everything turned out. Like, honestly. Yeah, dude. They literally said that from like the beginning. Like, they foreshadowed and then never brought it up. And then by the end of it, it's like the same thing. But, you know, I don't know. There were, like I said, this happened with Marvel, dude. Everything after like Captain America Winter Soldier, right? The first Iron Man, the first Captain America, the first that. You know, and you could say maybe like the Avengers movie, because even if it was a TV show movie and it was Joss Whedon, like it was still well put together, right? In terms of being like, it's the Avengers. And it did. Like, no matter how like comically over the top it kind of felt, like it really did justice to it. That was because I think it was Jon Favreau, right? The guy that plays Happy in Iron Man, and also was the one that did The Mandalorian, basically told him like, dude, like, Kevin Feige, you cannot let Disney execs come in here. They do nothing for us. They literally will hurt this content. And he was able to push them away long enough to make it like a feasible like IP. Honestly, dude, if Finn was the main character, I would have fucking loved that movie so much more. Finn from the start. Like, you can even have Rey as a side character, or just like, you know, the next to her, and it would have been so much more fun. That's what I feel, right? Is if Rey was like having her B-plot be her just trying to become a Jedi or find Jedis, while Finn's like, I'm a stormtrooper, and through his eyes, he's working with a Jedi. I feel like that would have been fun. I don't know. They don't want to listen to us. They tell, like, again, I grew up on like Storm Wars, the Clone Wars TV show by the Samurai Jack guy. And again, it's like, dude, you like, we like Eldenring for being like, look at all this cool lore you're trying to piece together because it happened so far into the future, and I get that. Like, that can be fun. But when you know that we all had an attachment to the main characters that you're saying the lore's about, like Luke Skywalker, and you just tell us that we just miss his ability to be a Jedi, finally, like, that's frustrating. What do? You make a new one where basically Han Solo's son fucking murders an entire group of Jedi, like, just ruins the Jedi Temple, like, just goes on a mass genocide. Like, I just don't know if I believe that as, like, normal, you know, like, it feels like we skipped too much of things that should have been engaging just to get to, well, now raise the new Skywalker. Like, which was also like, Jesus Christ, man. How to tell people that are telling you this is a criticism we have, and then throw in their face even more. Like, it felt spiteful. You know what? That's the best way to put it. The last two movies in that trilogy, as well as they were put together, felt spiteful. And I can understand why people got mad. Like, I just think pretending like there's no reason why people that were way bigger Star Wars fans than me getting emotional about it, it's crazy. Because it's not all misogynist. But it's the same problem we have nowadays in the way people handle debates and online stuff now, is that, unfortunately, when this stuff happens, we get a little stuck where we unfortunately, because it's the internet, we're just mixing up the people with competent arguments with the people that don't have competent arguments. That's increasing crit inflicted upon enemies. 15% is kind of nice, though, for reposting. I think fire damage is way better, though. Get rid of jump attacks. Take damage boost. Oh, The Force Awakens has the best intro out of the Star Wars movies with any exception. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's well put together. Again, that's before you knew that things were going downhill, too, right? So that's why the intro works. I could see a world where Kylo leaves, becomes a Grey Jedi, and Finn picks up the beat. Dude, I'd like that. You know what, honestly, I appreciate that you're enthusiastic about trying to make this stuff work because of what it is, right? Because you're accepting of it. Because you're just like, it just happened, and now how do we move on? And I think that's a way healthier concept than the people that are stuck being like, I'm mad that this film is a thing. It's like, I get it, but like, where do we go as... Ooh, I didn't know I was still in range. Where do we go as people? Like, that's really it. Like, how do we move on? And I think you saying stuff like that's kind of cool. Because remember, the Grey Jedi were really cool. The Grey Jedi did some crazy shit, dude. The Grey Jedi were like kind of hype when Obi-Wan died, I think it was. Because they were told by the Sith that they were the ones that were trying to wipe out everyone else. That they were these terrorists. If I remember correctly from the Star Wars lore, I do know, was that the Grey Jedi were just like the neutral party, but they thought that the Republic or the Jedi were actually the ones that were like the great evil, and that the Sith were just like, well, we just use anger in our Jedi Force, right? Which is like, there's clearly more context than that. Oh, I did not repose there. Okay, dude, don't shake me. This isn't London. Please leave me alone. Help! He's trying to give me potatoes with beans and cold tuna on it! Yo, okay, but maybe not Rey as a Grey Jedi, but at least Grey Jedi, like, as a concept in the movies. Yeah. I would love that. I would be down. I think that's cool. I think it's a really cool idea. Ahsoka before her terrible shows. Do you know what's sad, too? I'm a big fan of Rosario Dawson, because I watched Daredevil, and I loved her in Clerks, too. Like, she's gorgeous. Dude, like, the fact that she's, like, what, 50 and still looks like that? Beautiful. And I think she does look good for, like, as in, like, as an Ahsoka character, right? Like, an older Ahsoka character. But you're right. Like, again, it's like we talked about before. There's so many issues with these newer Disney IPs where it just feels like they just don't know what they are. And they're bringing in people that don't know the DNA of what this content is. And then we get what we get. And it feels soulless, right? Where you're like, yeah, it's all the characters. Yeah, they're referencing all the things I like. But it also feels like a CEO supervised this, said, give this for all the people for their monkey brains, and never cared about how the IP was being handled, right? I do agree. I do agree with what you're saying. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is a draconic. No, please let me heal. Here we go. Ooh, that shockwave. Dude, do you believe after all this time we still all love Hayden Christensen, even when we were giving terrible feedback to everything, and we were like, his acting was terrible? It's like, we only see him as Anakin Skywalker. Like, that's kind of funny. Oh. Okay, you don't have to do that. Is that magic? Does magic do damage? I feel like maybe. Oh, that's not good. Oh. It wasn't even his acting, it was the direction of script. Yeah. No, I agree. Like, that's the funny part, is like, his acting literally has nothing to do with why we like him. And listen, I'll say he was boring, like vocally, but I feel like everything was boring in that, and that's because we had what I call the George Lucas effect, right? We're like, George Lucas literally... Oh, did we all die? Oh no. So George Lucas effect is what I call when a director like Patty Jenkins, right, from like Wonder Woman movie to like 1984, is that they do successful with one movie, but the reason it's successful is they had a lot of people in their ear being like, you shouldn't do this, like you need to be a little more conservative in your direction, because like your ideas for where you want the story to go might harm the property, right? And basically, like I'm saying, for the George Lucas effect is here in Star Wars is like he those first original trilogy was like he had people in his ear being like, George, I don't think it's a good idea, right? And I do think he's got great concepts, but his execution was like, make everything monotone, put more political jargon. And guess what he was told not to do in the first trilogy was exactly that. So when he got successful and was allowed to do the prequels by himself, he did all the things everyone told him not to do. And that's just the problem with artists, is they usually want their vision to be seen, but they forget that like when you're getting paid to make a product, like you still got to adhere to a lot of like the people that are funding that. And that's what happened with the prequel trilogy, and that's what happens with a lot of this other stuff is, I hate to say this, but, you know, yeah, kind of jank. He had a lot of cool concepts. Like, don't take away from George Lucas having really cool concepts. But his execution, he needs people in his ear telling him, like, this is a problem, right? And that's kind of what's going on with, like, the newer trilogy in a way, too, right? And that's kind of like what happened with Wonder Woman 1984 and all these newer movies, especially now, is that these newer movies, like George Lucas was like a rare oddity, right? Where you didn't really have to hear anyone, he's just making gangbuster money. But this is now happening a lot more where, like, all these people are investing like $200-300 million to do a film. It's the one that's successful, they get scared and just say, do whatever you want. And that's how you also get, like, the Joker sequel, where, like, apparently, you know, Hoquan Phoenix hooked on Phonics cousin gets to say, I had a dream, this is how we should make the Joker movie, like a Kanye skit, and you fund that, and then you find out that no one from the higher up even looked at it before it was like going to preview. That's insane. Like, that's crazy. But that's just my opinion, though. I have no idea. He likes over, yeah, like that's it. Yeah, Hayden Christensen. I think like when he came back for like the Star Wars flashbacks, like everyone liked it. Bro, when he was in the studio when Phantom Menace came out and he viewed it, he also was like, I fucked up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Dude, he did Phantom Menace, said I fucked up, and then went on to kind of have the situations he did with the next like 2 films too. A little less for sure, but like, yeah, that first one was like, what a slog to get through. Even as a kid, I remember being like, dude, when did the guys do the lightsabers? And I remember people say that too. Like, their argument is like, hey man, I'm not a big fan of them doing crazy lightsaber stuff. And I'm like, I don't think your problem was the lightsaber stuff. I think you got tired of it when it became kind of like, what was it, like Gundam, right? Like, I'm not sure if you watch Gundam, but they did a show called Seed, which I hate, and most rational human beings with a proper amount of chromosomes hate. And they made a show where everyone basically gets a Gundam, right? And that's besides all the fact that like it was garbage, right? They like the show is garbage. Like the show's not just, oh well, if you like teen drama, like no, it's just a bad show. It's a cringe show, and all the characters look weird, right? And the fact that it got as popular as it did goes to show me that, you know, to be as derogatory as possible, that I obviously joking, right? Like I'm half joking, is like something with Japan's culture is fucked. like the fact that you voted Kiri Yamato as your favorite character in shonen or anime in general for like 2 years in a row just means that you're bad. And by that I mean the same thing that's happening here in Star Wars, is like they just gave too many lightsabers. Like they gave too much Gundams and Gundam Seed, besides it just being a bad show, is that you couldn't rely on the Gundams anymore to be the draw. But the same thing with like that first movie, was like you had so much things wrong with it that when you did get to the lightsabers and they weren't even good on top of that, right? Because like besides like, was it Liam Neeson just being the Irish goat? Like no one else really knew sword fighting. So you had people being real bad with everything. No, yeah, profitable IPs, greenlight. That's again what happened with Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman came along and we were like, yo, this is gonna be so hype. And it was, right? Like at first we were like, all right, it might be just Captain America, like for Wonder Woman, and that's kind of okay too. It was still well done, because we didn't know at the time that even though Gal Gadot can't act, like she does like bring a presence with the way she stands, right? Like it stands in place, right? She's always posing, so it helps. And she did feel like, you know, in that first movie, kind of like a fish out of water, and it was entertaining. And then the second movie came along, and I'd say it felt Sam Raimi in vibes, but it felt like someone that tried to do Sam Raimi's thing, but just wasn't good with execution. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about the Wonder Woman movie? Because I know I'm jumping around a lot. I just like talking to people, and I get a little excited. This is the power of being a little sped, I guess, on my end. Bro, when the original, yeah, no, exactly. Like, how terrible was that second movie? And it's weird too, because I felt like I'd say color wise, like the 1980s. Like, I felt like I liked that they got a little higher saturated. Oh, dude, yeah, fuck, dude. I can't tell you. You do not want to get me started. So listen, I've been kind of into comics and shows. Bro, don't talk about Shazam, bro. I'll fucking cry. Like, bro, don't. Black Adam was so ass salad. It was so ass salad, and they let, again, just like we talk about some egos getting away with whoever the fuck they want, that they allowed The Rock to fucking say, "Oh, Shazam, you're gonna have to rewrite your scripts because we're taking out certain characters you want to play with, and we're just gonna meddle with your fucking movie." So what we got was like not an ass movie for Shazam 2, but we got was like, this is good for like a movie flight and never to watch again. And it's sad because like the first Shazam movie felt like we literally just talked about, like Sam Raimi vibes, where it's like it's goofy but clearly has charm, and it clearly like still seems to really care about like just being what a superhero is all about, while also being like acknowledging that it's goofy sometimes. I think Sam Raimi does a really good job of that. I mean, this is the guy that did Evil Dead, right? Where it turned into, this is my boomstick. Like, bro, like... Fuck, dude. DC got so fucked. And it all starts with Superman, right? So first off, the biggest problem... Let's do this right now. I'm going to play this game, and then we're going to come back to this, because I will literally pull up an art sheet, and we're going to pull up, like, dog shit situations that DC put it in. But to start off, it was Zack Snyder. Yeah, he does, because unfortunately when you're Doritos, you get bought a lot, right? That's the problem with Dwayne is Doritos, and because he's Doritos, we allowed him to get away with a lot, because we're like, well, we're going to consume you no matter what. That's what happens when you allow Doritos to run a $250 million project. Mind you, that's probably 500 million, because again, you have to double usually for ads, and those ads were playing like crazy, bro. Dude, the sad part about Shazam 2 is, like, it really had a ripple effect of, like, where, no, yeah, like, dude, The Rock's allowed to be what The Rock wants to be, like how Kevin Hart's supposed to be, right? Like, these are just people that should be allowed to just be whatever they want. My problem is that, to be honest, like, because of what Black Adam did, it ruined the Shazam film. It hurt any idea of keeping this universe going. It went ahead and wasted Dr. Fate because of that. No offense, but like, dude, Dr. Fate is such a goated character, and not only that, his actor and the person that played him did such a great job. There's literally no fucking reason to, like, have him in such an ass C-tier movie. And yeah, like you said, dude, John Cena, Peacemaker, holy fuck. It's weird because I'm a big comic book fan, and I know that Peacemaker's supposed to be just Batman that kills, right? Like, on paper, that's it. But, like, when you have a character that's, like, B-list like that, you kind of can do whatever you want with him, and I like that. That's where James Gunn started. And don't get me wrong, I think James Gunn seems like a really friendly guy, seems like a really nice guy, and I don't really like to talk about what he posted on Twitter because I can't tell if that's legit or just him being a fucking weirdo when Twitter came out, being like, I'm going to be as edgy as fuck. Because there's, unfortunately, a weird nuance that early internet had that people were just saying whatever the fuck they wanted to say, and it was like, haha, no one's ever gonna remember this, and it's like, hey James, you lost like a $500 billion project. Like, fuck, you know. Dude, I'm gonna eat ass right now. He's so insecure and such a loser, and I love him for it. Yeah, dude, I love the new Peacemaker. Like, no matter what you want to say, like, new version of Peacemaker works. It got a ton of viewership. The same with Suicide Squad. Like, people want to say, well, you made all these characters like goofy and insecure. It's like, bro, most of these characters are based off the fact that they wanted to please their dads. I should have. Oh, they're gonna let me die, huh? That's fucking sad. I should have ran away. Like, that's it. Yeah, No, I love that, dude. It's not only that, but it's like he keeps the cool factor at times too, right? With Peacemaker, so he's not just an outright loser, but it's like, dude, he can fight like judo master, like he can swoon some chick that's in an apartment that he's literally like kidnapping, like in front of her like husband. Like that's funny. That's the thing you have to realize is if you're gonna make someone seem like a loser, you have to make them a likable loser or someone that sometimes overcomes a lot of their faults by just seeming kind of cool about it in some aspects. But yeah, Dwayne The Rock. Hello, new viewer. Just to cut off for a sec, welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. Please feel free to comment. We're talking about DC movies as I play a little bit of Night Rain. I'm not great at it. Feel free to give me any feedback if you need to. I'm going to be facebook.com and repost it. James Gunn must have had an awful upbringing for being able to make Radiohead-ass characters. Dude, that's so funny. Dude, honestly, probably. I will say. You know what I found out is, like, James Gunn apparently was, like, best friends with, like, Stanley up. Like, literally was talking to him apparently right before he passed. Like, that's very crazy to me. I didn't know that. Like, I do agree with that. I think James Gunn was a person that got bullied when he was younger. But also, it's like James Gunn... Sorry, give me a sec. Because it's facebook.com. I'm reposting. There we go. I feel bad. Because there's a part of me that, like you said, like Radiohead-ass characters, that's so fucking funny. Because I agree with that. I do think that. I think, like, there's something with him that used to be, like, a misfit. So what's the movie you're looking forward to right now? How do you feel about the Superman film? I'm looking forward to it. I think way too many people are giving it shit, but I think those people that are giving it shit are because my Facebook likes to give me bad algorithms, and just tell me look at the opposite thing that you like because we want to just stir a little drama in your life, and I'm like that's fair. I do think a lot of people are actually looking forward to the new Superman movie. Oh, you don't hate James Gunn is what you're saying? Yeah, I agree. I think James Gunn seems like everyone likes him. Like, dude, like here's my best proof. All these other movies have these crazy like spoilers and all these like releasing of entire, not just entire scripts on like a wide massive scale, but like everything from characters to things like that. And we're watching this like in most of the leaks in this new yeah, I do think that. I think he's better at making misfits. I do think Radiohead works. But it's like with James Gunn's Superman movie, how many leaks have we got? Not a ton, right? Like you've heard maybe rumors, you've seen like maybe 3 screenshots. But you don't see a lot of people being like, I hate this, I'm a disgruntled employee, I'm going to open up and let you know that everything here is dog shit. Like, they don't. It's not like all these other movies that came out from DC, right? Because like you said, like DC had such a crickety rope that like everything kind of came out before the movie did, and sometimes even I think the movie would get leaked like beforehand because you're just like I fucking hate this like company. And I do think he makes Misfits pretty well, and I do agree if you're gonna say like just because he makes Misfits doesn't mean you should make a whole movie. And I'm glad that he's like allowing people to kind of do their own thing. It sounds like for when they're doing like if they're in charge of Clayface or other movies, it sounds like he's like do your own script, just do whatever makes it work for you, right? He's just supervising. So we're gonna get things that are James Gunn and things that aren't. Dude, the All-Star Superman fit. Dude, I love that James Gunn actually read comics, dude. I tweeted him, and I wish one day he gets back to me. Because you know what I'm looking forward to? I heard the Question might show up in the DC universe. I kind of want, like, the Creeper. Like, I'm a big The Creeper fan. I mean, dude, who else can be so insane they scare the fuck out of the Joker? How is that not peak narrative? Like, just have a Batman movie, and just the B-plot is the Creeper becoming who he is. Like, that would be so great. Yeah, no, dude, I think the costume's good. Honestly, ignore when people tell you that there's an issue with anything, alright? Ignore the fact that anyone telling you this looks like ass because he wears his underwear on the outside. Those people are Zack Snyder fans that don't realize their film came out 10 years ago and that their film might be a good superhero film, but it's not a good Superman film. That's it. You're allowed to like Man of Steel. It doesn't make it a good Superman film, and it doesn't make it a good context for how you should make a superhero universe. You put a guy that hates superheroes in to make your superhero universe. That's a bad idea. That's simple. Oh, what reminds you? There we go. Oh, that's not good. I'm losing so much stamina. Oh my god. Yes, I'm not a big Batman Who Laughs fan. Oh shit, I was gonna heal there. I shouldn't have done that. I don't like the Batman Who Laughs. I like him, but I don't like him after his second appearance. I think it got to the point where like we found out the Batman Who Laughs was killing other Batman to kill other Bruce Waynes, and he was just killing Bruce Waynes that were happy, which was dumb. And mind you, this just came off the concept that like Tom fucking King had to have a whole like 2 years of hyping up Batman and Catwoman getting married just to cancel the wedding, because if she's around, he can't be Batman. It's like, that's fine. He has a whole Bat family. He's allowed to be happy. You could just have her be part of the heroes. Like, and guess what? Now they're just dating all the time still, so it didn't change it. Yeah, no, dude. I think the Batman Who Laughs was a fun concept for like death metal, Dark Knight's metal, and then you just kept bringing him back. Like, and you brought him back into main comics like right away. He became the new Harley Quinn, where he was plastered everywhere until everyone was burnt out. Again, just like a really bad CEO move of being like, just put him in everything. Fuck it. Improve fire attack? Well, I don't get fire with that. That's ooh, but bloody hell is kind of fire. Yeah, blood loss would be nice. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm not. I feel bad because honestly, the costume design for the Batman Who Laughs was kind of cool. I didn't think the Batman Who Laughs was a bad idea for a character, but it's like you just don't put him in like 40 different fucking things the minute he comes out either, dude. That's so bad. Boost non-physical damage negation. Poisoning a rot in vicinity attack increases attack power. Spells consume less FP, but maximum HP is reduced. Let's not do that by 15%. Reduce it. Yeah, I'd rather have that. If I can find Scholar Rot, that'd make my day at this point. Do you mean like DC movies? Or do you mean like the fact that DC... Because what I'm taking from that is that you like Bat Family, you just hate that like on top of the entire DC universe, we're wasting so much time with like the Bat Family. I feel personally, I don't know if that's your argument, right? But my point is like, I get so fucking burnt out from everything right now, just because it's like you said, like, there's a lot of Bat Family, bro. And it's like, even the Batman comics always have the Bat Family, because there's Damian Wayne as Robin, there's still Tim Drake as another Robin, and he's no longer, he hasn't been Red Robin since like the New 52. They just got tired of that, which I don't know why. That was a perfect fucking character to keep as. And they went with the Drake, which was a stupid brown costume. They had nice highlights, but it was a stupid brown costume, which means they were trying to make him out to be a vicious duck. I don't want to talk about that. That's AIDS. Attack more like he breaks stance, yeah. So it's really rough with some of these decisions. And then Duke comes along, right? Searchlight, I think his name was. I see him and I just forget his name. And then you bring in Cassandra Cain, which is fine, right? We don't have a problem with Kate Kane, right? And then yeah, Cassandra Cain. Yeah, that's the orphan. That's what I'm talking about. My bad. Oh fuck, this guy might kill me. So you had all these characters, and now they're like peaking because like modern comic writers did such a shit job, especially with New 52. New 52 is probably the last time they consistently had pretty decent quality. We all hate New 52 because they promoted it as if it was like for people that were embarrassed to read comics out in public, right? Taking away the underwear and making everyone have like this little semi-padded armor thing and trying to be a little bit more mature with all their writing. And the art style felt also ironically at the same time like it was made by Image Comics in the way that it felt like 90s. But that was because Jim Lee was drawing a lot of shit for it, right? And everyone was kind of copying Jim Lee's art style, I felt like, at that time. So you had a lot of that. And that's fine, right? Dude, can you guys give me a sec? What the fuck is this? I literally do not have this bot in here doing this, and it's being weird. Give me a sec. If I pressed on that, does it go to my... Oh, it does go to my YouTube channel. I was worried for a sec. I've never had stream elements promote my YouTube channel. No, I love the Batman team, right? But it is also ironic because it's really hard to have Batman go, I'm so alone, I'm so sad. Because now Batman is constantly fucking reminded that he's got like 15 fucking Bat family members. Azrael, fucking. Now he's got the Ghostmaker on his team. Hi, Bruce, I'm your old friend that used to do karate with you, except I'm also criminal empirist. Hell yeah, dude. Like if Image Comics had Batman, since they are actually allowed to end comics. Yeah, I mean, right, look at Invincible, it ends, and it's been like probably, it's ironic because like Invincible besides Spawn, I guess, became like one of its most popular IPs. It gets to end. And I also feel like that's a little bit of a cop out, because I feel like we can't start to say every comic that ends is better, because again, the way I kind of looked at it and I've accepted is comic books are allowed to be kind of like soap opera. We're not here to always have a definitive end. The character can grow or learn the same lesson a few times over. That's totally fine. Like, it's just because you're supposed to pick up a comic and it's supposed to have hope, right? And read about someone standing up to things that they're not comfortable standing up to all the time, right? Or overcoming great challenges, like, you know. But I also think at the same time, it's okay for things to end. And some are better for it. I think Invincible ending is good, because then you could just make a new book about the younger generation, right? I do agree with that. I think Batman could have ended at any time. I mean, Joker wasn't even supposed to be a character this long. Ooh, what the fuck? What Legend of Zelda shit? I've never seen this enemy. It's fucking horrific. I already hate it. Can I do blood loss? What the fuck? What is fucking trying to hit me? Oh, whoa! No way. I'm just not even hitting my opponents. That stuff. Okay. Oh, it's gonna hit me. Yeah, I can't. There we go. I hate... Ooh, whoa. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the stream. Please feel free to write any feedback, say anything. We're just talking about some comics. Superman and Flash I'm okay with because they aren't as compelling as Bruce. Batman would be better with an ending. No, I do think so. I think, again, you know what's my reason why that is? It's because when you have a character that's kind of based around being sad all the time, you get exhausted about that. Because he wasn't always like that in, like, the 60s and shit, right? That was when, like, Adam West was the character. He got more comical. And even the older ones, at least it was like a crime story noir that didn't just focus on, wham, I'm sad my parents died all the time. And when he became the more goofier, we're here to sell to kids more, blue costume Batman, he was more entertaining. Honestly, you know why? Because you didn't have to keep getting pulled down by the narrative that he was always overcome by his parents. It would just be like, my parents died and now I do justice, right? Batman Brave and the Bold shows that that's the one IP out of Batman that I can rewatch with, like, no fucking hesitation. I'm not here to be cool about the fact that I'm sad about my parents. I'm here to show that I can overcome my tragedy and become a better person for it. That's why I like Batman Brave and the Bold. And I think we need to bring that version of Batman back. I do think that. I think we're missing out on a great opportunity. Yeah, Superman and Flash can do that because, again, there's stories about how their presence impacts people, right? Like that, like you just write stories that are solely just about hope and how they change people for the better. I mean, remember, that's what happened with, like, All-Star Superman, like you said, right? Like, the whole thing is Superman, how can I do the amount of good I can before I die? That's the whole book of All-Star Superman. And how does it end? Lex Luthor finds out how to make people into Superman, like Kryptonian biology shit. And what happens? It goes away right as he realizes he can see the atomic structure of everything. He now realizes, oh my god, like this whole time, like we could have been gods. Superman destroys the only other serum he has, and he goes, dude, we could have saved the world, right? And where does Superman go? Lex, if you wanted to save the world, you would have done that years ago. And a defeated Lex Luthor with no longer an unhealthy relationship to his ego goes, you're right. That's so sick. That is so fucking Superman to the T, right? Because the whole thing is about the fact that no matter what you want to say about Superman, his villains cannot comprehend that someone with that power would be willing to be a good person. Like, that's just it. That's why it happens the way it does. That's why Lex Luthor's the character he is. Lex Luthor literally goes, dude, I can't comprehend that someone with that kind of omnipotent power would ever just want to do the right thing. Because he goes, because why would I want to do the right thing? Just like every other version, dude. Mattel is the same way. You think someone like Superman wants to do the right thing? No, if I had that power, I would do whatever I want to do. Right? It's stuff like that. And I love that. I love that people that don't know Superman don't realize how deep of a psychological kind of like reflection there is with most of his villains. Because they're all like, hee hee ha ha, Joker clown, haha, Batman's so good. And it's true, Batman's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Batman's great. I love that. Was that, yeah. You're talking about, yeah, dude, stuff like that's fun. Like, dude, you should have fun in comics. Like, especially superhero comics, all right? I mean, if you want to talk about it, we could talk about what I feel about with the no-kill policy, which I think is fine. Oh, yeah, dude, Brave and the Bold. Yeah, the one where, it was the one where you just made the new Justice League, right? With Guy Gardner and Fire and Ice. And I remember that because the Fire and Ice tries to sit down at the table and right away, right? Booster Gold and Green Lantern Guy Gardner's already just flirting. I loved it. Yeah, that was great. And you're right, I do remember that. Just right away, dude. Pulled out the taser knuckles. He was like, dude, we're fair and square. No, we're not. Dude, Brave and the Bold is such a good Batman property, and it sounds like James Gunn is heavily influenced by Batman Brave and the Bold also. Like, just 60s, like, superheroes, that I think that's why I'm like, Superman's gonna be fine. Like, again, dude, people that aren't even into comics are like, this feels very Superman-y, right? And it's because the only thing they've had for 10 years was Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. And there's nothing wrong with Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, like, as just a movie, but as the definitive Superman movie for a lot of people, it's not good. Dude, dude, I'm telling you, the Creeper, actual cowboy vigilante, and Red Tornado. Also, just Shazam. Bring back Shazam. I want them to make a joke too, where like if they can bring back Shazam or recast him, because I feel bad. Like, I don't mind Zachary Levi having whatever views he has, because he's not trying to hurt people. He's just a little out there with it. Like, I will say, seems a little like mentally unstable. But he's a nice guy, it sounds like in person. Like, he's just a little cuckoo. I don't hold people for having different views than I do. It just, yeah, no, I would say bring him back, and you could just have him be like, say the magic word. He goes, Captain Mark. He's like, no, don't say that. Don't ever say that. Like, I would like to bring him back for that. And armaments inflict blood loss when HP is low. Nearby blood loss increases attack power. I like that more. Yeah. It just annoys me because it popularized the butt Superman boring Godman. Yeah, no, exactly. Well, it's also because, like, I don't blame anyone, but I accept execs for not just letting people go to Zack Snyder and tell them exactly how you're supposed to portray Superman. Because what we got was not Superman. Like, that's it. It was a good film. Like, Henry Cavill's fantastic, and I think Henry Cavill, clearly just the person he is, would have probably benefited from being a more traditional Superman. Yeah. Dude, because Zack Snyder doesn't know how to write superheroes. He openly says he hates superheroes. He openly does deconstructions. So what he did was a deconstruction of Superman, which you can't do as your main pushing point for a superhero universe. Because then you're saying everything has to be deconstructed in that same way and can't be hopeful in that way. And I just don't think that's fair. I think if you want to have a side story or something like that for like an hour and a half, or like an animated film to go alongside your main project, like by Zack Snyder doing whatever he wants, that's fair. But like, dude, like, you gotta have hope, man. And all I saw was an intro where his dad scolds him and goes, you should have let those kids drown, Bruce. Like, what the... Clark. Should have let those kids die, Clark. I don't know why you try to save kids. Like, what are you doing? Really pissing off me and your mom. What the fuck was that, dude? What the fuck kind of... What a way to introduce me to your new Superman, then you should have let him die. So. Oh. No, dude, like, listen, I'm straight, but... You know, fucking Henry Cavill. Well, you know, came into my, like, space of work. It's like, hey, oi, buddy, would you like to play some Warhammer? I'd be like, listen, man, I'm straight, but if you need someone to... Kidding. Yeah, no, Henry Cavill's great. I think from what I hear, too, is, like, Henry Cavill's, like, a really nice guy. Like, he was a really good Superman. It sounds like it, that everyone that worked with him, like, he can be a little autistic about, like, source material, but it doesn't sound like he was ever, like, a bad person. Like, that's a great person to want to be around. Improve frost resistance? That would have been nice. None of these are good, though. Clear Knot Spear. Fuck, that actually would have been hype. Improve attack skill power. I don't really give a shit, I gotta be honest. I'm just gonna fucking boost my stuff before we go. Oh, I can't boost shit? Bro, I fucking hate that. I can't fucking pick anything up either. I thought I was gonna pick up Warning, that's not happening. I'll come back here. Bro, his dad is like the opposite of what he should be. Yeah, dude, but we're hello, new viewer. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, me and Base Kasai, the chat, is talking about Man of Steel. We both agree that it's not a great Superman film. It's just a good superhero film. And I do agree, dude. His dad was like, dude, that's like, again, you're making a whole new universe. It's supposed to introduce us to Superman, whose whole thing is hope, and you start off with his dad being like, should let those kids drown, Clark. What the fuck? That was terrible, right? So it's weird because it's like now you have these people from like 15 years of never seeing what Superman actually is, telling us that this new James Gunn Superman film is not Superman, and saying that underwear on the outside is dumb. These are people that don't buy comics and clearly just have opinions from not actually being part of any of the wide range of source material. It's from one distinct source material that they watched 15 years ago, which is unfortunate. I think it's fun, right? Like, I think Superman's such a fun character, and no one gets to see that because they're all like, it's not Man of Steel. And now we have the argument of he's a boring god, which, again, like we just talked about, the whole thing about Lex Luthor's dynamic with him is that Lex Luthor can't comprehend that someone with that much power could be a good person, which is what sets off his narcissistic kind of like thing. Because he says, if I had that power, that's the whole draw of most of Superman's villains, is that they're all kind of like, if I had that power. That's like the fun of it, right? Well, he just does good things. Yeah. They don't. Like most, like this again doesn't mean we hate Man of Steel. It just means that Snyder Bros do not make up most Snyderverse films, right? Snyder Bros are a small minority that sound very loud because we're on the internet, and we shouldn't just cause hate because of it, right? That's what I think. And it's unfortunate that we have to deal with it the way we do, because like the internet is such a vast place that things sound a lot louder than they are. But that's the case. They don't know Superman. This is like just a small, loud minority that wants to try to like defunct or hurt the ability for a new Superman IP to come out. And I think that's unfortunate, because I think they're missing out on something really beautiful. Being able to watch someone with all this power just want to do the right thing. And I think with a world that wants to always do deconstructions and bring negativity into a film, like again, like The Boys works only because there's only one of those shows doing that right now. But the minute other shows try to be like, we're doing what The Boys does, they didn't work, because people can only take so much deconstruction before we're like, okay, right? Like, I kind of want the hope back. That's why like Superman just broke records for like viewership on a trailer. Sorry, I'm just looking at upgrading. Here we go. Oh, dude, he had fire. Ooh, dude, Starfist. Never mind. Fantastic. Can I upgrade these? Yo. Dude, everything sucks now because it's not Starfist, bro. Do I have dual wielding fire attack power? Okay. They probably power scale Goku's ballsack destructive capacity versus Darkseid's nose here too, but oh, power scaling communities. That's another fun one to talk about. That's funny. That's a funny response. Is, you know, I like to talk about that too. It's like I'm not a big fan of the power scale community, just because it really feels like we, you know, get into like real like cutting feathers, right, about stupid stuff. Because like after a while of saying who can win what, you eventually do have to just get into like, again, like Goku's ballsack versus like Gojo and you know, Bleach from, you know, Ichigo from Bleach and shit like that. Like, it's funny like that. Hello, Malik Chapo. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Thanks, brother, man. You take it easy, too. Best of luck with whatever you're doing today. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Superman aura farming either. Superman's this weird kind of thing where it's like, again, like, we're all in agreement in the chat, it sounds like, that, like, we know what a Superman feels like, and we're telling you that, like, this is probably what you want also. Like, the minute, like, you get the Superman, you're gonna enjoy it, and they just think that it's supposed to be aura farming. And part of that's, like, Zack Snyder, right? Because, I mean, the downside of Zack Snyder being really good at cinematography when it's not doing slow motion is that you get people thinking aura farming is a personality trait. That's kind of like the situation you have. And I feel bad about that. I do agree. I do think that, like, a lot of people that, again, don't actually read or even watch, like, old Superman shows, like, will say that. But goddamn, dude, Zack Snyder, I mean, can really do good job with, like, visual shots, though. Like, I'm not gonna take that away. Like, some of those shots are gorgeous. And again, Henry Cavill does a great job of, like, even with the script he has, coming off like a soft presence for a guy that clearly doesn't have to come off that way. But it's just because, like, him as a person has that kind of soft energy to him. Soft but strong. Honestly, you know what I tell you? My favorite quote, I worked out and slept on my arm wrong and now my joint hurts like shit. That's dog shit. I am sorry to fucking hear that. No, don't go into... Oh, why would you go down? Yeah, dude, I've done that before too, where I've worked out and, like, just the joints hurting. I think it's just because we're getting old too, to be honest. Like, I hate hearing that too from people. It's like, not because I'm annoyed by it, but I just feel bad, right? It's like, dude, you guys are just trying to, like, keep your body in shape, keep yourself strong, and, like, you're telling me, like, dude, like, all I did was, like, refine my workout and, like, or just do what I usually do. Now my body just doesn't want to do it anymore, and I feel bad. Like, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. What were we talking about? You know what I think? I think, oh, Jesus. I don't remember it leaving an after effect like that. Yeah, they're doing, like, no damage now. Whoa, that... Yeah, I don't remember that trailing like that, but maybe I'm wrong, you know? Oh, dude. Why are you up there? Get down here. Good lord. Ooh, yikes. Dude, half my hits aren't even hitting. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, good lord. Ah! We got you seeing stars, homie. There we go. There we go. We like that. We like that. We take those. Fire damage fist stars. Yummy, yummy. Eat them with cheese. I can't even get past you. There we go. Oh, Facebook.com where we're posting. Nice. Or lose Earthshaker? I'm kind of all about that. Storm Kick, FP Restoration upon attacks. Extend spell, maybe. We'll keep that. I don't even know what my spell does. Oh, it's just fire? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Thanks for letting me go on that tangent with someone for a little bit. I'm big into, like, comics and stuff. I wish I could, like, be more on top of it. It's like, you know, like, the absolute DC is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, that's another good example of, hey, if you want to do, like, a Zack Snyder thing, you should have made it, like, an alternate take and not, like, your main source, right? Your main, like, decision making for, like, how the universe should be portrayed. Because now you have the absolute things for people that want to read the new stuff. They just launched. It's funny too, because like Mark Waid's not a great person, I hear, but I hear he's really like, you know, I've seen him. I read Batman Superman World's Finest. Like I've collected like all the celebrity covers and stuff for that. You're not telling me what to do, bro. I can't do 8 o'clock. I can do 9 o'clock if you're down. I gotta grab dinner and finish up something at 7. I'm actually leaving in like an hour, so I should be back around that time. Leamington's. Yeah, I should be done by then. I'm gonna ask someone. So someone wants to grab dinner with me. So I think the thing starts at 7, ends at 8. Can you shoot for 10 actually? No, dude, I get it, dude. Being bored at work when you can fight the night boss in the lands between, it can be hard like that, homie. I get you. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Ignoring calls from my dysfunctional family. Bro, you just gotta like hide. You gotta change your number, bro. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not happening. Like, bored at work and also having to avoid crazy family members, it'd be rough like that, homie. Hey, is that Nicholas? Saint Nick? Of the Racks? That's crazy. I feel like you should go back to Rax. I feel like Rax is a fine name. Who am I to tell you how to live your life? Oh, time to go. Oh, wow. God, I've learned. Dude, just the whole chat just starting now. That's so funny. Oh, yeah, dude. Family members are wild. I'm from an Irish Catholic household. So that means like half of them were not raised properly by very emotionally unstable people that lived through a Dust Bowl. And the other ones, now the children of that parent that did do a great job, which would be my aunts and uncles from the Irish Catholic side, right? Unfortunately, you know, a little loopy. And I'm not going to use my armchair therapy to diagnose it, but I will say that some behaviors are not normal. I will also say that knowing that some of them have been harmed, I realize that when I get to a stable enough place, being that I'm at the age I'm at now, like, some of them realize they have a safe environment to grow as a person, and that's kind of cool like that too. But like you said, emotional like strength is super important. Also, being able to set boundaries with the people, even if you feel like it makes it awkward, is super important too. And the reason for that is when you're able to set boundaries with other people, that means that you have an easier time telling people that you're affiliating with or associating with no, right, when they start to take advantage of you or other people. Because I will tell you that if you're a person that's empathetic to other people, the biggest fear should be that if you co-sign poor behavior from these people just because you know that they're damaged, how they're going to go on to hurt other people. And it's not your duty, but it's kind of like a moral obligation that if you care about other people, that first off, you want to be honest with them and tell them what they're doing wrong, because if you do, they get to reflect and grow as people. Now, if they don't have the emotional bandwidth or this, you know, emotional awareness to want to change, then it's okay to take a step back or be like, I'll see you at family dinners, and be like, that's cool. Because there are some people you can have casual conversations with and realize that you're just not emotionally available. And I think that's another key thing, is people need to get used to saying, like, I'm not emotionally available to be your therapist because maybe you need to get actual psychiatric help. Or I'm not financially available to give you money all the time. Yeah, I mean, for me, being also an Irish Catholic, I somehow have an X-Men gene, and that mutant gene is to be emotionally aware of myself. It doesn't happen much in Irish Catholic households, but, you know, I watched enough Daredevil as a kid. Yeah, exactly. And that's coming from a guy that also, like, you'll mess up, right? I think the one thing also to expect is when you're a person in trauma or you've been in dysregulation, you expect yourself to have to be perfect. And that's not the case. Like, it's not your job to be perfect with people. Your job is to do the best you can and accept that when you mess up, the best thing you can do for people is when you're trying to help them through things is to also be honest about the embarrassing things. That means when you mess up, you're honest that you messed up. That means that sometimes when I'm arguing with a sibling or a friend or a family member, if they call me out on something, but I know I'm right about the 80% of things, I tell them, you're right, I messed up, and I am sorry about that, and I want to own up to that because that hurt you, and that affected you in some way. But also, I do want to get back about the other topic, because that doesn't change the fact that this is another thing we need to talk about. Again, when you set those boundaries, you also tell people it's safe enough to have these tools and these forms of dialogue. And that just because things don't work out in our way doesn't mean that we just say, like, things don't work, right? Like, hope is the most important thing. Yeah, gentle parenting is very hype. And again, sometimes the way I look at it is honesty without tact is cruelty, but I also think sometimes the cruelty is not being honest in a certain harsh way too, right? Because there's some people that are like that. But I think with kids, obviously, the softer you are, the better. I do also think sometimes the sterner you are at times where the kindness isn't getting through is also sometimes important, because that's like the setting the boundary part, right? That doesn't mean scream or throw a stapler at them, but it just means, like, you know, get a little bass in your voice. It's okay. If someone's stealing from the cookie jar and they say, well, I don't have to listen to you, and, you know, there's a nuance. I feel like it's a nuance. Oh, that's super hype, dude. Social work is... We need more people that are socially aware working in social work. There's too many crazy people. Yeah, we like social workers here. I'm proud of you, man. Social work is... it's an amicable job, and if you want to do that to help people, that makes it so much better. There's so many people that got into social work kind of like because they were just, you know, cat moms, and I don't mean that for people that own cats and are just like wanting to be like parents, but I mean just like there's too many people that clearly got into it for the wrong reasons is my, you know, thing. Oh, is that coming down at me? No, I'm good. I still have no health. That's crazy. I should probably eat a succulent prawn. Yeah, dude, social work is hype. I'm actually really happy for you. That's so cool. Yeah, man, just do what you gotta do. Dude, doing the right thing is the coolest thing to do. I'm telling people, dude, if you want a fucking hack into feeling better, giving back freely. Like, that's my cheat code. If you freely give back without expectation of things in return, and it's not like, well, I held the door for you, why don't you hold the door for me? But you do it literally just because you're like, why wouldn't I do that? And you just move on with your day. You'll feel a lot better. I don't know why. But I will also say the passive good is sometimes by you doing those kind of things, you also help people understand that it's safe for them to also give back freely. And it's a domino effect. And we all have that ability. We can't control the world. We can't control all the crazy things that happen in it. But you can control how you respond to things and how you want to treat other people in your life. I hate that I tried to heal twice and that happened. I hate everything. There we go. Yeah, dude, we're happy for you, dude. Get into social work and do better for yourself and the people around you, dude. That's awesome. We're proud of you. I see we got a 5th viewer now. Hello, how are you doing today? Bonsoir. In Greece, we say dekanias, which means how are you doing, and kala means doing very well. Actually, it just means good. I don't know much about Greece. But I do know nosotros vivamos en una sociedad, Batman. Yeah, that's cool, having 2 people getting into social work at the same time in the chat. That's pretty hype. Yeah, bro, come live in the East Coast where you are and go get a job over there with my boy Limington. You can have a little quirky CBS TV show just about social workers. It's gonna be great. It's like Abbott Elementary, except social work. Dude, that dragon is throwing that thing around, bro. Fuck. It's okay, he'll be seeing stars. I'm John Eldenring. My wife died of cancer, and my dog was taken out by a dragonic troll named. I'm now out for vengeance and to take what is rightfully mine. Retribution. Oh, that's not good. Oh, God. Oh, that was terrible. And he did it while I was doing my John Eldenring impression, bro. That's ass. That's ass salad, bro. Betrayal. Dude, I said that too. I was thinking about that. It was like pitching that, or there's another one where it's like, I think I told you about some of those stories from like my fraternity, like that 1 year I went to college, which is not proud of at all. But my God, dude, some of these people were not real people. I mean, one of them literally would just do crazy shit, and they'd be like, bro, why can't I do that, bro? And I'm like, you can't just piss on a staircase in a rented home, Gerard. That shit was so fucking funny. I think that too. I think there's some people that were hurt when they're younger and just, in a way, giving back into a career like that. And I think that's totally fair. That's super hype. I think it's a great way to live your life, is just saying, how can I do something most of my days where it's just giving back? And I think that's cool. Because I know that also for some people, they say if you're getting paid for something, it's not worth it. But it's like, dude, like, you have to pay bills, right? Oh my God, everyone's dying. This is terrible. Dude, I always get to these new bosses on the expeditions, and I've been not doing a great job. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I literally can't keep track of that guy. That's not fun. Eating some succulent prawns. Oh, dude, I'm still not hitting him. There we go. There we go. Dude, someone call Facebook.com where we'll post. Oh, no! I missed the repost! Oh, fuck. That's so dog shit. Please, stop moving. Dog shit. Dog shit. I hate that. Please stop. Please stop shooting lightning. You don't have to do that. Oh. Oh, no! Is he coming for me? No, we're good. Do I have any more? Oh, I do. Look at all these flasks, bro. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like you scraping backwards like that. We're almost there, dude. This is so horrific. I'm getting my skill back real fast, and I have no idea what's causing that. But that's pretty hype, I don't know why. Dude, we're almost there, baby. Dude, here comes see the stars. Oh, that's lightning. We don't like that. We don't do lightning here. No, sir. No, sirree. Huh? Please stop. Good lord. Oh, he's coming for me. Ha! John Eldenring. No. Do I get the final hit? Yeah, baby. See the stars. Fist of the stars. Fist of the stars. Yummy, yummy. Eat it with cheese. Raise physical attack. Raise stamina recovery. I feel like stamina, but raises physical attack by 9 would be way better than 6% stamina, I feel. Oh, Jesus. Someone that's getting pegged by their wife is alleging I'm bad at the game. To be honest, I have no response because that person gets pegged. That puts them bottom of the food chain. You think that person could assert? No, I don't think so. That being said, though, yeah, I do think, like, giving back to someone freely is, like I said, like you said about the kid, and, like, just being there and healing, helping a child heal the way you couldn't for yourself originally, and now that you have the tools to share that, it's base. It's absolute base. No, I can't upgrade everything. That's crazy. FP restoration, fire attack improved incantation. Oh, I don't need that. Dude, he was working with a great iron sword up. Oh, wait. Wielding 2 armaments. Attack up when wielding 2 armaments. Alright, no, that's fine. Yeah, dude, do you think, let's be honest here, a certain person getting pegged like that, thinking they can assert anything is crazy, because they're bad at not getting pegged. JK, shout out to all my peg niggas. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, dude, I'm really happy about that. Listen, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to find your route, as long as you keep moving forward. If you keep moving on the path that's been given to you, and consciously make an effort to improve yourself every day, then eventually happiness and peace finds you. Because if you try to go off the route too much and do your own thing, try to take control too much of life, right? When you're in an unhealthy relationship and the ego takes over and you try to like just steer it the way you want to, and you get that weird feeling in your chest, right? You'll realize that happiness is harder to find because it keeps trying to chase you down that other path that you're no longer studying, right? Because you took the side branch. Dude, my back is like not doing great right now. I can't sit like this too much longer. I gotta go in like an hour. If I beat this right now, I'm getting off, that's for sure. Damn. Ooh, wait. I gotta check something real quick. Oh, that's not good. It's doing that thing again. There we go. Oh, wait, this is the poison bomb. This whole time I was thinking fire is good. I'm an idiot. There we go. There we go. Oh, dude, you're gonna fucking tweak, dude. Dude, if I beat this boss without you, dude, I'm totally gonna show up in front of your house with my luggage in your backyard at 7 in the morning. Looks like you got a new viewer. Viewer number 5. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Lazy Loot Box chat and stream. Please feel free to comment how bad I am at Eldenring Night Ring, give any helpful hints, or complain about comic books. That's a lie. Talk about whatever you want. I don't really care. Oh, yeah, dude. I might beat this without you. I'm telling you. Oh! Ah! I do not. Unfortunately, I do not do any social work. Ironically enough, though, my father is a doctor. He got his doctorate in psychology, and a lot of my family members, who would have thought, from an Irish Catholic background, wanted to break their cycles, and they're all kind of in social work or psychology or therapy, stuff like that. Me personally, I never finished school, so right now I do a lot of IT stuff, and if I need extra income, I work at sober houses and stuff like that, recovery centers. Oh, I should have ran. I'm so dead. Oh, dude, why did it stop my care? Why did he turn back around? I held the round button. I should have just let go of the lock on, huh? That's so terrible. Yeah, dude, I think, like, giving back freely is the best thing for anyone. It just feeds the soul. It has nothing to do with if I get something in return. Like, and I'm not great either. Like, I'm an angry guy at times. Like, I lose my temper. I sometimes get frustrated or lose my patience. Like, I'm not perfect, but I just realize that sometimes what centers me is just getting out of myself and giving back freely to other people. Yeah, I guess I do unpaid social work, yeah. Yeah. Oh, if you're talking about the sober house, then yeah, I guess it's that too. Ooh, my network is bad. This is not even showing I'm hitting the guy till like a second later. What is this guy on Wi-Fi, dude? What's going on here? What are we, some kind of James Aaron Suicide Squad? I forgot what Aaron's first name was. Oh, that's not great. Let's stop that. Let's do that. I like that. That's fun. And let's poison. Or not. It's okay. Whoa, that was crazy. I have y'all muted, but I am a licensed social worker if you ever need insight. Oh, that's pretty hype. That's pretty cool. Oh, dude, I couldn't see it. My frames dropped. No, please call Facebook.com and repost him. Please, please. I meant like repost like the dragon. I didn't mean like repost anything important. Nothing I say is important. I gotta be honest. It's mostly just jargon. Oh god. Thank you, God. Dude, I really tried to roll and was stuck in the middle of the sword swipe. Dude, that bow and arrow guy is gonna have a rough time right now. I just threw the game. Oh, never mind. We're all good. She might just bring someone back. Ooh, you better watch out, homie. Oh, I'm fat boy. I'm big boy Blastoise. Save me. Save big boy Blastoise. No, no, no. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, God. Oh, dude. Oh. Dude, that's so hype, dude. Dude, Iron Eye is killing it, bro. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got knocked out, but then I woke back up. I don't like that. Oh, oh nope. Oh, dude, no. Alright, we're gonna do that. Dude, I just want to hit you, bud. Yeah, I'd be a little careful about letting people in your DMs over that, but I also appreciate you wanting to help other people. That's pretty based. Oh, is it Facebook.com? No, it's not. Oh, fuck. Why did I stop? Oh, dude, the stamina. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Why, bro? Why'd you even go that way? And the lock-on wigs out last minute. That's so terrible. Yeah, I can't even. Please don't turn around. Good. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah! Ah! Oh, man. I hope you're happy, Leamington. You get your wish. I don't make it. That was so close, dude. Maybe it's just I'm playing too big of a weapon because I keep sticking to it because it's got poison. Yeah, I mean, I'd say Connecticut's a little interesting. I do think natural medicine, I can't speak for other, areas, but natural medicine is pretty hyped up here, right? Like, honestly, tell you the truth, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'll say that I am associated with someone that actually is, like, apparently, like, one of the few high-level natural medicine doctors in the East Coast. Like, literally, apparently, like, should have a book made and has been on, like, interviews on, like, radio shows. You realize that we all have complaints about things, but, like, truly, like, medicine's great. And I will say that as someone that was on psych meds for a little bit, that it did help to be on psych meds for a little bit, because it, like, killed the super crazy parts of me, right? I think, personally. But also, like, being on long-term just wasn't beneficial because it was just taking care of symptoms and not, like, curing or at least treating the thing. And what you realize is a lot of this stuff has an origin in our hormones, right? Like it's really cool to kind of talk about it because you realize, like, first off, the levels of hormones, like in terms of thyroid, like that gland in your throat that regulates that stuff, The standard has been lowered over the last couple of decades, which is super crazy. If you read like an old 300 like year Chinese book on like thyroid medication, they'll tell you that like it should be a little bit higher than what it is now. It's super weird because on top of that, we found out that, you know, COVID came along and you found out, oh, water and all this other stuff, it has high levels of estrogen. And at first you're like, okay, a little estrogen doesn't hurt me, right? You don't think about it. Well, women, when their hormones are off center, it fucks with them heavy. Like, we're saying like half the like, you know, like when a woman gets crazy because of like the baby situation or whatever, their hormones get out of whack. And the situation becomes that like they're psycho for a while. Like, it's the same thing for that. Why most women's baselines might be a little off now is because like their hormones are off center. Not only that, when hormones are off center for women even a little bit, that higher chance of cervix cancer and all this other stuff. Same thing with men in terms of mental health. It's like half their mental health can be tied to just their thyroid regulation being fucked up over the last couple of decades. And now we're hearing that like the hormone imbalances are at such a high level that like certain fish that have been tested for whatever they're getting from the same thing can't reproduce it. Like, it's crazy. What was the joke? It would be interesting to see the East Coast perspective, though. I would on what now. I didn't see the joke. That might be it. That's my bad. I didn't hear it. Physical attack up 2. Is there like a... I should go with fire, huh? No poison. Attack power up, defeating Night Invader. Some of these are just dog shit, though. I'm just not a big fan of most of these. Physical attack up 2 would be fire. It is. No, it's okay, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't read so good sometimes. I do have to own up to that. Like, all right, let's do this again. I got one more in me. I just heard a comedian at an award show get slapped in the face for bringing up someone's marital status in the distance after you said that Suicide Squad. Yo, seriously, dude. Can we talk about that? Like, Will Smith, I've never seen someone take such a huge nosedive in their career. Like, he had so much problematic things going on in the background, but we're like, it's still Will Smith, though. Willie Smith. Smith of the Willies. We love this guy. And then what came around is what we got, which is, unfortunately, Will Smith being kind of dog shit. And now, because of what we got at the top levels, right, of him now just publicly smacking the shit out of someone for just making a wife joke right after we heard and have seen in public display on her own, like, podcasts how much of, like, an apparent, like, parasite she is as a person. Like, dude, she's even lying about, like, Tupac, like, proposing to her, because at that time, apparently, like, he already, like, was engaged to, like, his girlfriend. Like, she's just crazy. She's, like, not a well person. And you can see it. Like, dude, like, you hear, like, stuff from her book and stuff. It's all, like, false information about how Tupac thought that he was, like, the center of her, like, eye or something. Like, she's a cuckoo for cocoa bread kind of person. True. Oh, I'm sorry, were you trying to hit me with an arrow? You're dead. Oh, here we go. You've been John Eldenringed. Oh, is that a power bow? Yes, baby. We take those. Fire pot. Fire pot? Lightning pot? I don't know. I'm just picking up shit now. I'm John Eldenringing. Ooh. Improve skill attack power, improve fully attack. Probably that. Oh, fuck, that's a dragon. Never mind. We like to live here. We like breathing air here, baby. We like not dying at an early age, baby. Yeah, I can't. I can get used to using my skill more, too. There we go. Jesus. I like that. I like that noise. Dude, just think you're like a knight trying to like do valor and stuff, and there's like an unsuspecting like demi-human just living its life, and you're like, ew, gross, and you just stab it. Yucky. What a terrible way to live. Alright, we're level 3. Everyone's going up that way. Eldenring. Journey to the Madness with John Eldenring. Oh, that spear does consist. That's like a shield crash. That's a multi-hit. That's crazy. I did not like that one bit. I will take a prawn, though. If you're fucking offering, yeah, man. I mean, for free, I'll take one of those. One of those succulent prawns, baby. We take those here. Hello, new viewer. How are you doing? Viewer number 5. Hope everything's going well. Please feel free to comment in the chat. Give any feedback. Say whatever you feel like. I don't really care. Do appreciate you being here, though. Ooh, someone already killed the fire monk. Golly. Is there 2 of these? Yeah, I already picked that. Yeah. What's going on? It's like not pick... Dude, what is going on? What? What? I'm confused. It's like the... I think the game's... Oh, no. Alright, we're back, baby. That's super sad. Sorry that happened. I don't know why that was. Jesus. I got kicked out of my game and just had a weird connection hiccup. That is awful. I gotta see about a new Ethernet. That's why I couldn't hear anyone for a sec. That's awful. My bad, guys. Hope everyone's still there. I'm loading in right now to the game. That's wild, bro. Alright, let's see how everything's working now. We're all back. Right. If you can hear me in the chat, clap your hand. I'm kidding, don't do that. I won't be able to hear that. I won't lie. That's awful, dude. And I hope it's not frozen. I think I still... Dude, it's too late to get my level back, because... Oh... Please don't make... I can't. Yeah, dude. Ooh, wait, is that it right there? No. Damn. Really, what a bad day for me. Oh well. We leveled up as much. Yeah, I can see everyone's chat now. We're all good. That was super weird for a minute. It was like everything disconnected. So I am sorry if everyone was like, where's the video? Call me Facebook.com where we're posting. You're dead. I should probably start going up with my teammates. Oh, we're just stuck on an edge there. No big deal. Yeah, there's just something weird going on in my network, because, like, that clearly was a weird desync. I'm not sure what's going on exactly, to be honest. Watchdog Poison Sword actually would have been phenomenal. I'm really sad about that. Yeah. Oh, someone got the Spiked Palace. Oh, dude, I'm jealous. That's a good sword. I mean, shield. I was going to say, because I'm a strength build, that I would have gone Shield Crash. Sorry, I'm in a Rivals game. You're fine, bro. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's what I thought happened. 3 viewers at once left because of the disconnect. That's such a shame. I didn't think there was going to be a shockwave. I forgot. Don't. Oh, come on. Dude, stop. Oh, I literally can't do anything about that. Alright, we're good. I'm less man now. I'm still John Eldenring. Oh, never mind. These shockwaves I'm not getting used to. I don't remember these from the game. The base game. So these are just catching me off guard. Gargoyles or lowers FP consumption? Dude, I feel like having a gargoyle sword would be pretty helpful. I don't really need FP, to be honest. Improved range attacks. Ranged attacks, successive attacks negate damage. Improved skill attack power. There we go. Oh, dude, someone's fighting someone. Oh, they're up there. That's why. I was like, where's that guy going? There we go. Where is Ancestor Spirit? Oh, dude, he tried to Kobe again, dude. Good lord. Dude, where's Ancestor Spirit? Is it up here? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty hype. Oh, what? Wild. Never mind. Everything's going terrible again. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Dude, you're punishing me by just randomly having crazy movements that I can't keep up with. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Dude, I gotta say, for the guy I picked the Sekiro, you'd think you'd be parrying more. Oh, that's that good. Bro, come on. Oh, that's so rough, dude. That's all my runes. No, and the storm was up. Oh god. What a rough day to be alive. I feel like everyone's just leaving. Oh god, I don't even know how to get out of here now. Oh. Never mind, we'll climb, baby.
Yeah, dude, the storm is coming. I had to lose that. I was not gonna... Oh. Dude, that guy is just Bronny Jr. right now with that arm, bro. That's crazy. Hello, new viewer. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to say what you feel like. Go ahead and type in the chat any feedback. More is welcomed. Oh, that's not great. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. But you're dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. There we go. John Eldenring. My wife died of cancer. And she gifted me a dog that was taken by the Pumpkinhead. And now I get vengeance in the lands between. John Eldenring. Okay, please actually fall to that. Thank you. That was crazy. You can't be blocking like that, bud. Yeah, it's not fun. That's super sad that this is happening right now. We're so much of a lower level just for all this. Huh? Scarlet Rot. Call me Facebook. Oh, no repose? That sounded like a repose noise. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, I can't dodge after heavy. Yikes. I am not doing fantastic. I'm not having a Baja Blast. There we go. Oh, I don't love that. Okay, we're doing pretty decent damage. This is not going terrible. There we go. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, is that what I think it is? Please let me run towards it. No! I missed the riposte. So terrible. Yep. There we go. That does like no damage. Oh, did someone get command grab? That's unfortunate. Not my homie knee. Eh. Yeah, I can't even repose because I gotta do this. Thank you for repelling that damage. Come on, baby. Oh, dude, are you kidding? No, stop, 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 stop. Oh, dude, stop. Why are you locking on like that? Dude, I might cry. That's awful. This guy's gonna eat my ass. There we go. That was horrific. Bro! I wanted to get a cool final hit. And it was like, it did that meme where it's like the African baseball player. It's like, no, 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 not in my house. You're trying to hit something. He's like, it's not happening, bud.
Yeah, we're good without spell effects. I don't really care for that. Level 5 to 6 isn't terrible to go into the next game, but that was rough losing all that. Okay, Chilling Mist would be pretty great. Take that. What do I have here? What does it do? Improved attack power with two-handing. I like that more. Here we go. Yeah, again, sorry to everyone that was trying to watch and was like, what happened? Or, you know, confused for a sec. It was that I just had an internet hiccup. Very rare internet hiccup. Dude, everyone's just not having a Baja Blast. What happened over there? Yeah, dude. It's weird. I think, like, Ultron can be annoying as a flyer, but there are times where I think people are now getting into that issue of overcorrecting for Ultron and are losing space for it. It's very interesting like that. Oh, there's a boss here.
It's a chilly neighbor.
Dude, okay. All these new area of effect damages in this Night Rain, I'm not a big fan of. I just want to punish things. Like, that's crazy. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, they waste their time with that. Improve spellcasting speed, less likely to be targeted. I kind of like that idea. Maximum FP raise might be better though. Oh, good lord. That wasn't even the only... That was just the boss in the end area? Bro. Yeah. We burn elves. That's what we do. Okay, dude.
Call me Facebook.com. I'm reposting.
No, but... Dude, and it unstunned him? Okay, maybe we should have that with a better hitbox. That's dumb. Let's not do that. That wastes so much of my stamina just not to hit. I'm sure you were happy having them being distracted and wasting your entire objective like that. Jump it! Jump it! Ah! Yeah, I don't really care about elements. I found out that those bulbs you usually pick up to cure yourself actually stack and permanently boost your resistance, so I'm good without those. Yeah, I'm sure you're a happier person for that. Ooh, purple stuff? I like me some purple stuff. Shield bash, skull. Yes. Oh, whoa. What did I get rid of? Yeah, I don't really care too much about that. I don't know. Ooh, HP restores attacks, but it's also endure while they're Sacred Order, guarding ability. Improved guarding? I don't know. I kind of want shields if anything. Wait a sec. There we go. Because if I do that with two-handing,
Oh, dude, that's dog shit. I am sorry you gotta go through that. But hey, man, at least it means that you did a workout, right? No pain, no gain. I say that and you're like, dude, I'm in, like, tremendous pain. Oh, I feel that. Yeah, man, just do that. I mean, honestly, just keep working out, keep enjoying yourself. Honestly, I just feel like as long as you do what you think you can do, that's fine. But also remember that the human body is miraculous, that it can even tell you when you need to stop. And just remember to stop when you need to, honestly. You'll always get to where you need to go as long as you're trying competently. Don't ruin yourself over it. Hey, new viewer, how you doing today? Welcome to Lazy Loot Box voice chat. Text chat. I don't know what a voice, dude. I hope I don't hear voice. If I did voice to text, I'd be miserable. Oh god. Oh good lord. Shield bash. Oh, no. Shield bash. Oh nope. Out of range. That was terrible. What? Shield bash. Oh. Shield bash. Shield bash. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No me llamo Shield bash. Jesus Christ, my range is so dog ass. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, go for the Husky power supply. I feel it. Who else is here? Oh, there was two of them right next to each other. I'm surprised they didn't both target us. While the storm is coming, bro, that's so dog ass. That's like, actually, this is like the worst, and I'm so sad this is happening. Can I make it in time for that grace? Ooh, that looks like a hard no, buddy. Really wanted that grace. Oh, nice. Nothing. Based. We like it here, buddy. Remember to give any feedback in the chat. Remember to give any insightful, helpful hints if anyone's played Night Rain before. And feel free to follow if you'd like to see more of this content. This content is not promoted by Pat's Blue Ribbon. Yummy, yummy. Drink it with cheese. Again, this sponsorship is not promoted or sponsored by Pat's. Alright, I think this is my last run for the day till I come back on. I might do another stream at like 10 o'clock. I'm not entirely sure. Nope, not yet. Okay. They go inside. Where do they go? They might, oh, they went in the cave, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to go shield bash and just do that for my game. Oh, dude, I am one-shot. Never mind. This is the best thing ever. I love it now. Dude, strength build, shield build, then I'll go bow if I need to. Honestly, I might switch the sword over and then have it where I switch between the bow and the other thing. Yeah, this is great. This is literally two-shotting like the stone diggers too. Oh, nope. Shield bash. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No me llamo Shield bash. Oh, dude, I did so much work with that troll. Golly. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? We gotta skedaddle. That stopped right at the line. That's so hype. I wonder if it's mapped to stop at like certain enemy locations. That'd be kind of cool. Ah, sweet sunlight. Dude, that's actually a gorgeous view. All about that. Is there a store clerk around here? I'd be a big fan of a little bit of upgrading. Oh, did I get this flask yet? I did not. There we go. Oh, that's not fun. That's a Scion. Shield bash. Shield bash. In this world, in John Eldenring, there are those that get bashed and those that shield. Shield bash. Hey, baby. There we go. That means no more riposte jokes until I win with the shield bash. Ah! Like it. Dude, sometimes I can't get used to the fact that I can't run into, like, a special move because my stamina just gets eaten so fast. Poison produces a mist of poison. Yeah, most things do that. That's funny. When you poison things, they get poisoned. When you kill someone, they die. Dude, this is actually the hypest thing. I'm actually in love with this. I know poison was going to be the move, but come on, you know. Actually, bow would be super helpful. Dude, honestly... yeah, I don't really care for the other things, so what we're going to do is, all these two-handed, yeah. There we go. Shh. Dude, I hate... lock on better, fool. Thank you. Sorry, bud. This is a shield bash. You brought a knife to a shield bash? Sorry, bud. Okay. Get the machete out of here. There you go. Where do we go? Oh, they're up there now. Okay. Ooh, that's blue fire. I don't like that. Yummy, yummy. Do not eat with cheese. Get out of here as fast as you can. Good lord. Huh? There we go. Maximum FP. I like that. Shield bash. I think this is like... oh, no, it's right outside. I'm glad they didn't make it so it would happen in encampments. That'd be such a nightmare. Pain mains, more muscle. Bro, you know the... yeah, I'm going for it. Yeah. Sorry, I read your thing before. Yeah, dude, I'm happy for you. Just keep working out. Keep doing your thing. Love it. We love that here. We're all about that, homie. Oh. A lot of follow-ups. I don't like that. Backflips into oh my god. There we go. That was a waste of everyone's time having to deal with that. I am sorry. There we go. Jump it! Bro, you can riposte with shields now? Bro, yes. Dude, I'm on a violent warpath right now for riposting. This is great. That's so hype. That makes me so happy. Okay, please don't just miss moves. Right. You can't do jumping heavy attacks. I don't get it. Lord. Alright, we're just gonna do that. You're just gonna die. We're just gonna get you out of here. You're dead now. Okay, bud? Oh, I don't like that. I think if I switch around quickly. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Dude, that's actually doing sick damage. Oh, now I'm all out. What restored FP? It was this. I could be wrong. There's something that restores FP. Do I just get to like... Ooh, let me see. So that just does damage, but what if I was to hit it again? Does it do multi-arrows or just one? I can't really see it. Yeah, it's just one arrow at that point. That's actually kind of worthless. Why did I do that? Yeah, without FP, at least I could do this. That's all you could really ask for. Yeah, I think like they just always rely on like the writing to be that the forces around the character just having enough focus. So like the kind of like how like that Resurrection of F Dragon Ball movie was like, yeah, Goku can like one-shot most gods, but he also can get hit by a pistol if he doesn't focus on his ki. It's the worst. Okay. Dude, we're just shield bashing. There we go, baby. Yeah, I literally hit no one. Okay, I'm literally telling you where to aim, Elden Ring. I know we've struggled with coding before, but like let's figure this out, alright, bud? Oh, that's not fun. That's gonna be blowing fire, maybe? Oh, shooting lightning. I try to dodge. It's got such a weird wind-up. Well, I mean, I don't know. I know, like, because again, it's right. Like, Darth Vader's supposed to be like the chosen one, or the almost questionable chosen one that got turned to the dark side. But Obi-Wan also like was, you know, technique enough, right, to handle Darth Maul, right? And that guy was kind of like the most like questionable, like biggest threat of all the Sith at that time, right? Especially now with Clone Wars. But I do understand. Dumb as hell. For sure. I agree. Okay, don't backswipe me. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. No! I thought I could roll one more time. Where's our other guy? Okay, run. Bro, it's just back to back trying to heal people and us dying. That was rough. Wait, someone else was alive though. How did we lose? Oh, dude, it read the guy is still dead. That guy was up, bro. Whoa. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's a weird kind of issue. Very interesting. I just saw that guy up and it just said you're still done. You lose. Sorry, bud. Get good. And then like hit the gritty. Gravity Stone chunks in position to start expedition. I don't really care for this. Bewitch. Item counter offer. HP restored when used cure meats. That's also kind of good. We're doing so much better. I just gotta figure out the rest of this. I feel like it should just be +3 strength. Honestly, I think I'm making this a little too difficult. Yeah. Well, that was fun. We tried. I'm going to be back on at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, honestly, and try to like just get in here. So feel free to like throw in my way any information you guys have, any questions, concerns about next time. Like I said, follow and feel free to give any feedback when you're in the chat. It's implied he won only due to his fight with Pre-Suit Vader, due to him knowingly basically his every move. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Like if we're talking like core lore, like Obi-Wan shouldn't have won. I still think the show fucked up by having him win against Darth Vader. Oh, we're talking about the show, not like just in the comic. Sorry, I misread. Yeah, I hate that. Like I said, the power of friendship winning was the most destructive part of that. Like narratively, it just feels like nothing is competently written anymore. Everything has to rely on just like hand waves, and like anime gets away with that because like they have over-the-top bombastic animation and really cool characters. But like when the really cool characters of lore are being treated like jobbers in their newer continuity, that's a different story, and you kind of burnt all clout currency you have with us. All right,